Please insert drink and hit play. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BlueRayDismay. You have John Daniels here, and we have a very special guest today reviewing The Last Jedi with us.
Bonjour, my name is Crazy Todd. It's nice to meet you.
Crazy Todd is also aka CT for those who couldn't understand him.
How you guys doing?
And we have our two counterparts here.
Bruno Diaz, aka Johnny C, aka Johnny Skywalker.
Johnny Skywalker for this episode.
And the Right Honorable Javier Ian Marcellus Ignatius II, Esquire.
The second. Okay.
That's it.
Got it. Yeah, no, the second of the second.
Esquire the second.
Okay, cool, guys. So, in anticipation of the Star Wars movie coming out in December 2019, we are reviewing The Last Jedi. We just did last week Force Awakens. So, thanks for tuning in again. And this is a bit of a long one, so we'll just, we'll jump right in whenever Johnny Skywalker hits play.
I can't believe it's been a week already since we did the last one.
It's been a week.
Pushing play right
And
now.
by the way, it is 1 in-the-afternoon, and we are still drinking from the morning. So that's
So
quite an
Lucasfilm logo popping up right
Lucasfilm
now.
logo.
FYI, production date 2017, running time 152 minutes, which puts it at 0.67 her.
Wait, isn't there supposed to be
6-7
sound on this
her.
thing?
Give it a second.
Oh.
There you go.
I still don't hear anything.
Sound
You got to Star Wars it in, man.
Yeah.
Whoops.
It's got to explode.
I miss the old THX You Are Now Deaf logo.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, THX.
Episode VII.
Episode 5+3.
The Last Jedi.
Episode 8.
Oh, crap.
My God, why?
I think they spelled Reigns wrong.
Wait, where?
No, they did.
Say
Not-
RAINS,
No, it's
right?
R-E.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a homonym.
Reens.
A homonym?
Yeah.
Reensin.
It's like chickpeas.
Only General Shao's chicken
Generally,
band of resistance fighters stand against the rising tyranny.
certain that
Jedi Master Luke Skywalker will return and restore a spark of hope to the fight.
With the accent.
the rhetoric already begins here. There's like restore spark of hope. They keep going
But
on.
the resistance has been exposed.
Yeah, these movie
As
scrolls.
the First Order speeds towards the rebel base, brave heroes mount a desperate escape.
Mount.
Seen it.
These scrolls in these first movie and these next ones in the last trilogy here are not very
No,
impressive writing
the first
wise.
ones are amazing, right? They're like, boom, boom, boom.
These are like the most basic things you could tell me in like anything.
The first one,
Like a
yeah.
fan movie.
And then he went to the grocery store
Yeah.
and picked up some limes
And
for
then
his
he-
gin
And
drink.
And then he went to
Skywalker
Wegmans.
is still missing from the last scroll that I told you
forgot
from
where
the
he parked his
first
car.
the first part
He
of
had
the
to
movie.
pay at the kiosk first and then walk back to the car.
Okay, enter a giant planet with
And
a
then
little ship
this
in the
movie
background.
is just reminds me a lot of the prequel trilogy. From this opening shot is from Revenge of the Sith right here.
It straight
where it
up
goes
is
in.
a redo of them abandoning Hoth
This whole
from
movie is
Empire
just
Strikes
a
Back.
rehash of episodes. It's like a badly remixed version of like episodes 5 and 6. It's just like
Yeah, it tries to be.
they like take all the beats and try to shove them in there without understanding what made them work in the first place in relation to each other.
It is a mix mash of both of them, yeah.
And just cram it all in there and just shove it in a blender and whatever the movie shits out, put it on screen.
But just a lot of the music and just a lot of just the bad CGI and other parts of it and just how bad this movie is in general. Reminds me of Attack of the Clones a lot.
It is very reminiscent of Attack of the Clones. I would
just,
agree.
Just the vibe of it is just like,
Yeah, the feeling
this is
behind
bad.
Although I'll tell you
And the
this,
music too. The music is very prequel-ish. Like it's not. I'm like serious. Like if you listen to the music and compare it to the prequels, it sounds a lot like them.
And then
Dude, we got General Redhead back.
yeah, Domhnall Gleeson.
He reminds me of a skinny version of Fat Bastard. Remember from the Austin Power movies?
And why did they let the fighter even in? Why didn't you just blow it out? Were they even thinking?
Yeah.
If I was the
right now
Empire,
is when I would start shooting.
I would just
Not-
shot it out of the.
yeah.
I wouldn't even listen to what
Or-
they have to say.
Or scramble the other guy, scramble the other fighters.
Yeah.
Even Lampshades later said we should have scrambled our fighters 5 minutes ago. It's like
If
yeah.
someone's coming in at you,
Scramble the jets!
Yeah.
but I mean this is like the Empire playing on its, or the First Order playing on its like cockiness. It's like, oh, whatever.
Arrogance,
We're just like coming at you and you're already done, so we're just playing with you at this point.
except yeah, it just doesn't work out for them.
Well,
And then
round one.
Yeah,
Round. That's actually a round I can't remember anymore.
that's the first one. It's always if you can't remember, it's the first one.
And this part's like trying to be funny. And it's like just dumb,
Yeah.
kind of. And
Oh.
he's calling him General Hugs.
Yeah,
If you put the I didn't realize until I
Yeah.
watched it with subtitles on. But he's calling him General Hugs the whole time.
yeah.
Can you hear me? Is this a Verizon commercial?
Guilty pleasure. Guilty confession. I must admit, the first time I saw it in the theater, I did kind of laugh at this part.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I did too.
I chuckled.
I actually I had to tell my brain to laugh, and then I laughed. I said, "Oh, this is supposed to be funny."
That's
for,
what the movie is trying to. Yeah, that's
This
the
is
movie
funny-
did its job. Yeah.
No, this is funny for millennials, and I made myself remember that I'm a millennial in this.
Yeah. But then it just when I started to realize it's just all bad jokes from here, so I will be chiming in with my own bad jokes from time to time.
Yeah, and full spoilers ahead.
Oh yeah,
Just
spoiler
like
alert,
how
everyone,
Poe is
yeah.
fast forwarding towards this ship. We're gonna be
Yeah, spoiler alert.
blasting
just
through this movie
through this movie,
Spoilers
the ones
incoming
all
in.
before it, and even into the new one. So just
Right.
everyone should
and
know.
all parts
We're
of
gonna
it.
spoil
Yeah.
you and your grandkids.
Nobody's. Everybody's
No one
gonna
is
know what's
safe.
gonna. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna know what happened.
Yeah,
And he is playing a comically sad face right now.
yeah,
Well, I thought that was his real face.
yeah. Comically sad.
Oh, who is this guy? This other general dude. I recognize him from something,
Really?
or maybe I just recognize his accent from the previous movies.
Even admits
I
that
He's pretty.
fighters 5 minutes ago.
He's pretty awesome
The
though.
movie's acknowledging how dumb it is.
At least he's.
Dude,
He's at least
so
he's
these-
generaling.
These monster like cannons can't blast this little fighter and this whole like squadron of other, rebel, I guess whatever it is. They can't blast this one dude Poe out of the sky.
Yeah, Poe's the best.
Yeah.
Apparently,
They made
He's
that
their
claim
number
early-
one pilot, which eventually becomes their leader.
They made that claim in the first movie. Is the best pilot in the Resistance.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they made him.
He's like the new Luke, but he's like the side Luke that doesn't have the Force.
the side Luke.
Side Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my main Luke thing. I got my side Luke for the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
yeah.
that's
Oh, Poe. Yeah, okay. It's my side Luke.
It's my side Luke.
Raise my main.
Yeah.
It's my-
All right. Funny. And now
Escape from Hoth. Thank you very much.
They're
Seen
gonna
it.
come. They're gonna come back to the Escape from Hoth again at the end of this.
Yeah, and let me
movie.
tell you something. These bombers that we're about to see, the worst designed spaceships ever
Yeah,
made.
it doesn't
Yeah,
make
dude.
Any fucking sense?
And they're in this. They're supposed to be in the
How
future.
do bombs fall in space? Let me ask you
Nah,
that.
just like the
Force.
resistance.
The Force.
The
Force.
resistance
It's
had
the
better.
Force, I
The force
forgot.
of gravity, apparently. Because
Okay.
spaceships list in space too.
Oh
The
wait.
prequel trilogy had better ships than these ships. Like,
Yeah.
and this is the future resistance. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Also, you can
They got to have
put-
some kind of missiles or bombers. Like Poe's
Strap-
ship is obviously upgraded, like from X-wings.
Yeah.
Like he's doing shit that they weren't doing in the other movies, clearly. So like, where the bombers are like, like slowly going as slow as
Right.
possible towards the target. It's like, what are you talking about?
It's like let me just put like a floating theme. Doo, doo, doo.
Yeah, just strap a rocket engine on any of those bombs. Just make them into torpedoes.
Yeah, or to
Well,
an X-wing.
So a
and
buddy of mine
launch it towards it.
told me that they were magnetic, and that's why they were able to fall towards the ship. And then,
mean,
then
sure,
you
why
don't
not?
have to drop them; you can just throw them at them.
Look,
you know what I mean?
He's
And if they're magnetic, when they
he's
just stay
pulling
stuck to the ship
180s and
drop
shit.
them,
Look at this guy.
It's
yeah, when they stick to the ship that they're being dropped from, of course.
yeah,
Oh, I swear to God.
yeah. It just doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever.
He just straight up.
See, one of the things
did a
George Lucas
360.
tried to do with his designs of the ships was he had a very World War II vibe, nostalgia to it, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
they
it was, like,
wanted to
based
do
off of,
here
yeah. Right.
with like the bombing albatrosses, but it completely falls short of the mark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Completely falls short.
They didn't even use them properly, and they all
Yeah.
get blown up, and only one of them gets to do anything barely.
Right.
So like,
Yeah.
they're not.
Then why
they're
not
barely
send
useful.
one in with like 30 ships
They're
around it to
clearly,
protect it?
They're
Yeah.
clearly barely useful.
Yeah.
It's like damn.
Barely useful.
Yeah.
Why even have these?
if anything, maybe for planetary bombardment, but yeah, that's about the only time you'd ever want to use them.
Yeah, but that's
Not-
more
not ship
for
to ship.
attacky stuff.
Yeah,
And
not ship to ship. Yeah,
yeah, they're just dumb.
And this is their plan. Yeah.
Our plan is to get completely destroyed.
So is it cool that it's like a Star Wars fight at the opening scene.
I love blowing shit up in
Yeah.
space, so yes.
No, I would agree. I think that's
because I don't think other films.
I mean, when he
Like,
flipped
started out
around
like
and blew
this,
up those
right?
TIE fighters, like I was feeling it.
the other films.
And
had,
right now, like, show me an A-wing blowing shit up. Yeah, okay.
dude, those are the pods from Days of Future Past where they send the Sentinels in. I'm not getting the
Yeah.
floating cross-like pods.
Yeah.
And then this movie even seems to be even more 70s like ish with its style and its props and everything
Yeah, they
than the other
definitely-
one.
they
So
definitely
I'm
pulled
like,
it up.
it's like seems a little more try hard than Kylo Ren.
Yeah, that's pretty try hard. That's like try hard too. Try harder.
Yeah.
And then what's the purpose of the bubble turret right at the bottom?
Oh,
Other than the World War II aesthetic.
To watch your
exactly what it's for.
your people.
Dude, why does she take off her mask? The girl.
It's for dramatic.
She broke protocol.
What are all the little pen things these people are wearing around on their uniforms?
So take notes from Darth Vader. I mean, Kylie Ren.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, everyone, John Daniels here. I will be referencing Kylo Ren as Kylie because his hair reminds me
Because
of
he's a little bitch.
because he's a little bitch and he has woman-like hair. So yes, Kylo Ren will be Kylie Ren going forward for me.
Don't go enforcing heteronormative standards here. Yeah.
Could be doing it.
What? What did I just say?
I liked him in Logan Lucky though. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Who?
Black
Adam,
Klansman.
Also,
Adam
I think-
Driver. I haven't seen Black
I think
Klansman
his
yet.
ears played a part in.
I just don't like him as Kylo Ren. I don't like Kylo Ren as a character the way it's written
No,
in any
neither
of these
do I.
movies.
That's the thing.
Nothing to do with the actor. I don't think he could do anything
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
the thing about it. I don't dislike any of the actors in this movie. I just hate the parts they're playing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, same here. That's my disclaimer.
Yeah. So yeah, personally, I don't have a problem with any of these people. But
Except
As a
Kylie Ren.
as a
He's from like Skins or something. I don't know what he's from.
Girls.
no,
Girls, yeah.
but no, like
Oh, he's one of the girls.
He's
in
from a
Girls?
show.
He's one of the girls from Girls.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew it. That-
Yeah.
One of those shows.
Dude, there's Carrie Fisher. By the way, everyone, for those of you that don't know, Carrie Fisher was in a bit of a controversy prior to her death.
She was?
She ratted out Harrison
Oh my
Ford.
gosh.
In case you weren't,
We're not continuing this.
no, in case you didn't tune in to our previous podcast last week,
But why wouldn't you?
why wouldn't you? Exactly.
Yeah, you should always be
Explain
listening to
yourself.
these podcasts.
Just a
always.
friendly reminder, she outed out Harrison Ford in front of his wife and kids that they had an affair when he was 34, she was 19, at a Rolling Stones party. That's a little bit of a tidbit for you.
What's she doing on the microphone or something like
Oh, you're
that?
dropping bombs like on screen here.
Dropping bombs. Wait,
You mean,
why
you
is
mean
this
how
girl...
we're watching a total bomb?
Dude,
Yeah.
why does this girl like just touch her little...
Is this Carrie Fisher dropping the
I
bomb right now?
wish.
This kid-
I wish it
On
was her
Harrison
falling
Ford?
into the thing.
Is Harrison Ford the dreadnought?
Dude, pose like... "La, la, la."
Got him.
He's like, fireworks special. And then Mr.
Well,
General.
I was gonna die eventually anyway.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So actually, doesn't
She's
this,
like, oh, damn.
doesn't this help later on because they're outrunning the regular fleet? Could they have outrun the dreadnought?
Probably. Why not?
Who?
Well, doesn't the dreadnought have heavier armaments?
Yeah. So wouldn't it be
I
slower?
don't... No, they wouldn't have
I mean,
been able to...
we're in space after all, so like weight
See,
is relative. but
If Poe didn't kill this dreadnought, the dreadnought would have ate those rebels up on the chase.
sure, why not?
Yeah. I'm trying to make the movie better, guys.
Makes as much
Nothing
sense.
can make this movie better.
Okay, so
What
that...
if we added in Jar Jar Binks? Can we just? Did you
I'm
get
going to
to
work
him?
towards this movie a little bit, but not
That'd
that
be
much.
awesome.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we got
just-
Redhead, like...
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take
Actually,
it.
what if you
And-
I like the
replaced-
aspects of it.
And
And I
Andy
did
Ser-
like it when I first saw it. But
What
it
if you
was-
replaced Hux with Binks? Like just did.
I would
digitally?
I would totally rewatch this movie 1,000 times if that was the case.
Yeah.
Dude, dude just got
He's a
slammed to
failure.
the floor with his face.
Force powers.
And it's weird because he is proven to be more competent as a general and as a leader,
Then Kylo
more
Ren?
so than Kylo Ren.
And Kylie there.
And then he
yeah.
treats him worse than Kylo Ren throughout the movies.
I think-
He
Hey,
just
can-
he just talks down to Kylo Ren.
Can
he
I
doesn't
also
throw
say
him
that
around
this is
and
the
stuff.
first time we've ever heard of any of these ships needing fuel before? Like,
Kind of.
The
yeah.
hyperdrive was leaking in episode 1.
the
Yeah.
hyperdrive was leaking.
Yeah.
I assume
That means you can't go to hyperdrive,
Yeah.
which is what I was assuming.
But what does that have to do with fuel? I'm just saying.
It
like,
means
the reason
you
they
can't
can't go, the reason they can't jump back into hyperdrive or whatever it is because they're running low on fuel. They have just enough to stay ahead of the fleet.
Wait, why would
They
they
say
need...
they have enough for one jump, and then after that they can't do anything.
Why would they need fuel if they have the Force?
They got the Force, man.
All you have to do is prepare yourself Force. Like Leia,
Like, use the Force.
She uses the Force and like pulls herself. So why can't she just push the
Into
ship?
Harrison Ford's marriage?
No, just give her a spacesuit, and get her to push the ship with the Force outside the ship,
Right.
And be like, "Let's go."
Or for that matter, why don't she could stand anywhere
Like
on the
that,
ship?
like that comic Visionaries.
Exactly.
Okay, so now we're back on
Okay.
some island here.
Yeah.
This was the most disappointing part of the movie. For me.
Yeah,
Dude, I don't get
as
it.
soon as this started,
So-
I was like, as soon as this happened, I was like, what is this movie?
Okay, so fast forward.
My gut fell the lightsaber.
Fast forward like 2 minutes. There is such a like a strong essence in the final scene, or a strong display in the final scene
Yeah.
of the of
He set up
Force
the scene-
Awakens.
J.J. Abrams
right?
set up the scene
To
so
where they
perfectly
even-
for you
they
to be
panned
meaningful and
out- they did
powerful,
a-
and
they
he
did like a-
literally throws it out the window.
They did a 360 pan out of the scene where she's offering the sword, the laser sword, aka lightsaber, back to Luke. And now here inside of like 30, not even 2 seconds, he's like, oh yeah, tosses it.
I don't need
Right.
this.
Like what the hell?
But I will say this though.
Look, this
That's
is supposed to be
realistic.
funny or just
Ruins the movie right
I think
there.
it's
Like,
supposed
I
to
don't
be
get it.
Ruins all of Star Wars
Even-
right there. When
even
he throws
for
it
me-
over his shoulder.
yeah.
and then it ended.
Yeah.
the end. We can actually
And then
conclude
now
this
the
right
movie's over. Yeah.
Over, yeah.
Goodbye.
All right. Well, I guess that's all. Okay,
right,
guys,
Ray
thank-
leaves,
thanks
and
for
then it's
having me
over,
for the
and then it's
podcast.
like,
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's the end of
First
the movie.
order one, movie's over.
Okay, so
Thousand
he
Years of
tossed it.
Darkness.
I mean,
Thousand
again,
Cats Living
I don't
Together.
get
Yeah,
how in
Snoke takes over. Everything's
in the
fine.
first movie, Force Awakens, there's like a huge scene specifically depicting the trans, like the baton or like the passing of the torch.
It's because they switched horses in midstream. They got a new director who wanted to take this in a different direction, and
Like
he
a
fucking
funny
failed.
Yeah.
Speaking
He
of new
failed
direction,
miserably.
Horribly.
there's a bunch of commentary that Mark Hamill's put out there where he doesn't necessarily agree with his development as a character. in
Leading
this.
up to the movie's release, I was watching
like he
interviews
was like
with him.
essentially trashing.
He's literally warning the audience of what's about to happen.
Yeah.
And like you go back and you watch it, you're like, that's exactly what he was saying.
He
He's
was-
like
Yeah.
literally telling everybody, like, no, I don't like this. You probably won't like it. It's bad. it's like he's literally telling everybody like this sucks, and Disney's mad at me, and they're telling me they're mad at me because I'm saying it sucks.
So they're
and, like,
gonna
all
kill
this
me
stuff.
off at the end of the movie.
Yeah. And there was like
Luke.
and I heard that
I
there
am
was
your
like
father.
and like him telling them all of this, like too, like Mark Hamill, the person, like saying this to all these people that are making the movie,
So he was just wearing his robes for the F of it that day for
and like his
a couple
performance.
minutes, and he goes back to his hut and changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel
the-
like his performance is it comes through, like his disappointment with the character too.
Yeah.
He's kind of like just moping through the role.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not happy to be there.
He's a
Yeah.
grumpy old man. You know why he is there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Revenue time?
That Disney money.
Is that revenue time? Is that my cue?
No, just why Luke was there. But I will say this about
Oh
Luke.
yes, Kylie Ren with his mask again.
Yeah.
Again,
This red rum.
another
This
hit-
is a sweet room.
Red rum.
yeah, red rum.
Murder.
Okay, so he's walking into the chambers of this giant lizard.
Every time that General Hux is going in
It's
there,
just so small.
he's
from the
always
back.
getting shit done. And then
Yeah.
every time that Kylo Ren is always
He's
going in
fucking
there,
up.
he's always telling him off.
Yeah.
Look how cool he looks.
Huh?
Kylie Ren.
Kylie Ren doesn't look that cool.
Okay, so where does old lizard man come into play? Is he like the
No one
Grand
knows.
Master?
No one knows.
Is he like Yoda's?
No one knows. They never explain it because millennials, I guess.
It
No
doesn't
one
matter.
So long story short, no
So,
one cares.
really?
He's
Okay.
he's as
At least
important
follow the
as the millennials' attention span.
Yeah.
No, like where the how does he have so much power above Kylie
matter.
Ren?
Force.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
the Force, man.
It's the Force. Doesn't matter. Won't be explained.
I don't know. It's the Force.
Yeah. Force
Okay.
doesn't work like that.
I mean, I would
It
think
That's
they.
what it does.
That's
Finn
not-
Finn
that's
is right
what it
at
does.
that point.
Yeah.
Okay, well that explains that.
They never explain Snoke.
Yeah. So
Oh.
actually, while we're doing that, you might as well go into the
Revenues.
Mhm.
Okay, guys.
better than what's
Look at
happening
this
on screen. Here.
long list. Okay. Again, I'll just be reading off the revenues similar to our previous podcast. In case you didn't hear it, I'll read them off here now. So, Last Jedi came out in 2017. A production budget of an estimated $250 million. Domestic gross $620 million. International, it made $712. Let's compare it to The Force Awakens. Came out in 2015. Production budget of $306 million. Domestic gross $936 million, almost a billion with a B. Okay, almost. Foreign, it did breach the $1 billion mark at 1.1 billion. All right. Now let me just keep going in reverse. Revenge of the 2005 production budget of 113 million, domestic gross 380 million at that time, adjusted for inflation 534 million, and foreign gross at that time 468 million. Before that, Attack of the Clones 2002 production budget of 120 million, domestic gross at that time 302 million, adjusted for today's dollars 468 million, and international 338 million in 2002 dollars. Phantom Menace 1999 production budget 115 million, domestic gross at that time 431 million, adjusted for today's dollars 764 million, and international in those dollars days 552 million. Okay, going backwards still now to the Return of the Jedi 1983 production budget 32 million, domestic gross at that time 252 million, adjusted for today's dollars 729 million. Big bucks. International $165 million at that time, 1983. Before that, Empire Strikes Back 1980 production budget of 18 million, domestic gross 209 million, adjusted for today's dollars 710 million. International in 1980 made $247 million. And finally, the original A New Hope episode 4 1977 production budget of $11 million, domestically made at that time 1977 307 million, adjusted for today's dollars 1.2 billion. Guys, I think that's the best revenue movie at that time if you adjust it for inflation, or and really in the history of Star Wars. And foreign gross made 314 million in those days dollars.
Phenomenon.
Yes, and that is your revenue summary for today.
Lovely. Thank you.
But yeah, we missed the whole scene with Kylo Ren.
I know, he had a
probably for the
hissy
best.
fit.
Well, that's why I actually
And,
did
like-
the revenue, so you wouldn't see Kylie destroy his beautiful, beautiful mask.
No, I'm officially sad.
But
Yeah.
basically, he was telling him, "Yo, you suck. You're just a little bitch with the mask on."
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait,
and the little
Lizard-
girl
Lizard
who never
Man?
held a lightsaber before,
Lizard
take you
grandfather?
on. Yeah, that's
told
what Gold Man was saying. And then in like Gold Robe Man, and then
Yeah.
and then Kylo Ren runs away with his mask, and he's like, "Damn, I am a little bitch." And then he breaks his mask and throws it on the ground.
But dude,
And he's
doesn't
like, "Give my ship, because I don't want some.
get my ship? I want to prove myself to go find Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker.
Because I'm gonna go blow
I'm
something
gonna
up."
go find.
Wait, doesn't he put on his wonderful mask back on later on in the movie?
No, he
Nah.
destroyed
It's
it.
gone.
He just broke it.
He broke it in a little temper tantrum like a
Yeah,
little bitch.
like he always does.
Why?
Because he's a little bitch.
And Snoke tells him, "You're a little bitch" all the time.
He's
Every time he goes in there, he's like,
Kylo Ren.
he's like, "Kylo,
Yeah, if it was
you
me, I
little
would stop
bitch,
going
come on."
in there. I really don't understand why he's got this thing for Snoke, man.
Because he makes him angry,
wants
and then
that power.
he uses that anger to make his force stronger.
So, yeah, she's looking at this.
Okay, and Luke Skywalker.
This
is
guy was like, "I
milking-
want this milk,"
So apparently, if
Oh,
you
It probably
that is
tastes bad.
Disgusting.
it is so
Great.
gross. If
and then
you
he's like
probably
looking in
great.
my eyes while he
to
milks
Star
me, and
Wars
she's like,
World
"Nope."
in Disney's Star Wars World, you can buy green milk, like bottles of green
Right.
milk,
Good.
And then vomit.
and then vomit
Yeah,
all
Velma,
over
yeah.
them.
Yeah. This is great. So, this is actually pretty interesting. Luke's just living off the land without using the Force.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't, because he could fly over if he didn't have to use his long pole to
Oh,
go
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah.
mountainside to mountainside.
And she's like, "Watch out!" And he's like, "Shut up, lady. I fucking live here."
I'm working here.
So wait, he's hunting a fish from like 9 stories above
Yep.
with a little
Right.
spear that probably weighs like, I don't know,
Yeah, it's a big fish.
That's a
though.
good fish.
500.
Owner for
pounds.
sure.
I feel like there's a more efficient way to do that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't possibly.
Nah, that's the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best
No,
possible
Obviously.
way.
I think
Obviously.
he had some assistance
For an old Jedi,
from the Force.
How's he get it off the other end?
you just pull it up.
He crawls down there and pulls it off or
Oh,
something.
yeah, sure.
I guess.
Let's say that.
This fish
say that.
probably weighs like, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I mean,
what is
100
going on
pounds.
It's
here?
just a spear.
It's
Okay.
like it's an old martial arts trope where the student has to pursue the master and sit there basically at their feet to try to convince him to teach him.
Yeah, yeah.
It
That's what
happens-
this
it
is.
happens
Show
a
me
lot.
you're serious.
Asian,
Sibu.
classic
Kill Bill-
Jedi,
Kill Bill
Asian
2.
martial arts style,
Yeah, they even do it in Fight Club and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
and a lot about, and it's all
Kill Bill
yoga.
2, Kill
Just
Bill
feel
2.
the force.
Yeah, Kill
Yoga's
Bill
the
2.
force. You just
So
feel
they're doing that.
fucking energy
I
from the
feel it.
planet, and you work with it because
No.
it's there.
I will say this about Luke. I just realized he's got a metal hand, right?
No,
Yeah.
and a broken nose.
It's probably cool to the touch. You can say he's cool hand, Luke.
Oh.
Dun, dun.
Bum, bum,
Now,
bum.
there's an infamous scene, I believe, in that where he doesn't have to eat like 50 eggs.
You don't have a rim
over
shot in
bet?
there anywhere?
I need to find a rim shot.
You guys got to get a rim shot for
Yeah.
that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All
Apparently,
right.
I just shut down conversation here.
No, I think it was the movie.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, so she's walking.
No,
into
no,
this
the
little
Force is calling her into the
cave?
cave, the tree, the
Wait, is
ancient
it
Jedi
the
tree.
Force
It's a tree
calling her?
cave.
It's the Force calling her because she has the Force. It's calling her. And it just awoke in the last movie, so now it's even calling her even more in
She
this
knows
one.
the book.
She's being forced into the tree.
Wait,
She's
is
like,
this,
must go to book.
is this the book that teaches you all the tricks for Jedi
Sure.
knightness?
Let's say that.
And he's like, how the fuck do you know about my library?
Yeah.
Look here. Whoopsh.
I don't.
This is where I collect all my porn.
Which is handwritten
Girl,
because there's
how'd
no
you know about my
internet.
secret tree?
Yeah.
What you doing here?
This is Playboy, years 1975
It's terrible
to
stuff.
85.
1875.
She's like,
It's
oh,
also the first time you see books in the Star Wars universe.
no.
No, it
Isn't
is.
I don't believe that.
That's
Well, there is a library scene in
In the prequels,
Attack of the Clones.
right.
they're in
But
the
I don't
archives.
recall there actually
It's literally
being
called
a
archives.
book.
Just crystals, right?
Yeah, but you know what it is. Come
Mm.
on.
No, you don't.
No.
I'm a millennial. I don't know anything.
What, paperback? You don't know
I've often said
paperback?
that about you.
Actually, I'm not a millennial. So there.
Ha ha ha.
The rule doesn't count.
So, but you still don't
Zennial.
know anything.
Oh, okay, fine.
Zennial.
Why are you
Yeah.
here?
So finally, we're getting. Some
Why would
character
you listen to
development
the
for Rey.
Resistance?
Because I'm a Jedi.
25 minutes into the second movie, the
I'm a
character
Jedi.
finally develops.
I was gonna go back to Jakku, but someone said you should go find Luke Skywalker instead.
Told me
so
I was a Jedi.
Wait, okay. Where the hell is Chewbacca's in this scene? Like,
He's there.
da-
He's
he's
coming.
down by the Millennium Falcon cooking up some porgs
Yeah.
or progs or
Porgs.
Hogs.
Yeah.
porks.
Lovely, lovely, tasty, tasty porgs.
Mmm, my favorite fried porg.
he just said you need a teacher. So Luke
He's
Skywalker
like, I could be a
wants
teacher.
You need a teacher. It's not gonna be me, but
Yeah.
So
else.
didn't he like swear an oath to just like completely disband, do away from any Jedi-ness?
Because
No.
he sucks
No.
as a character in this
No, no.
movie, so
in
this
later
is
in
what
this
they're
movie,
telling me,
didn't he
yes.
have like a little clan that followed him, and then he said, "You know what? I'm done with this. These,
yeah,
my people
they'll go.
died."
They're getting to
and
that.
then he
Yeah.
like disappeared, right?
Yeah, they're
So apparently, the way it's supposed to work in the blah 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 in the canon is he tried to start a new Jedi Order. Ben turned to the dark side, so and killed the rest of his loyal students and took the other ones and made them Knights of Ren, and that bugged Luke out. So he was like, "I'm going to go into hiding."
No, but doesn't he have a position here where he no longer wants to train any Jedi?
Yes, he just said that a couple of times when we were talking over him.
But then,
Look, first time you ever see people come at a light speed like that.
what? Just sitting there drinking some coffee?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Smack.
that was a good
Dude.
shot. I meant
She just Carrie
for this movie. I
Leia-
will point out its good parts.
Yeah.
General Leia just smacked Poe.
How dare you be successful? Smack.
Dude, where is HR in this?
No,
That's what I want to know.
She saw all the ships the people that he lost, even though the dreadnought was gone.
Yeah.
Dead heroes.
Dead heroes.
Cemetery's full of brave.
We're
men.
running low, Poe. We need live heroes.
Yeah.
Don't you? What do you think I meant by pull out?
All right, here's
You know.
Finn. Is he still chasing down his victim?
She's like, I'm connected to
This
Rey.
is really like a
by
very.
life beat now.
This is like a more of a stalker movie, really. It's
Makes
all
you
about Finn chasing Rey.
He's very quick to
And-
go
and-
straight back into his
Yeah, I
mission
mean,
to go
it's
right
very
back into Rey.
disturbing.
I mean, the last thing he saw was
I mean, anyone that's
getting fucked up in the
obsessed
woods.
like this, yeah.
Admiral Akbar. They ever explain this thing? The whole.
They never
tracking
explained the tracking in how they got it, or
Not
it's just
really,
new
no, like, how
technology.
No. They have the Force.
Yeah,
yeah.
they have Snoke. Okay,
thing? All right.
that works.
Yeah, he knows.
It's all
He
about
knows.
the Force.
I'm sure he enhanced the
Well,
tracker.
and they
at
had
some
the
point.
one line where the general,
Force
the
power.
redhead, said, "We have a tracker on them." So that explains
Or we
everything,
have
right?
them at the end of a string or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
but how did they get the tracker onto the ship?
Yeah.
well,
Riddle me that,
They're
Batman.
tracking. They're tracking them. through
And if
light
that's
speed.
the case, why can't they just find the tracker on the rather than go through the whole plot of the movie where they have to go to another place to get a cracker and blah blah all this stuff?
Right.
Why not just find the tracker that's attached to this ship and fucking destroy it, and then it's done, and then they can just take off and everything's fine.
I think
Literally,
they're
this movie could be over in 15 minutes. I
think
swear to
they're-
God.
I think they're tracking the ship's signal.
Oh, the ship's like
change the signal.
Yeah, whatever the ship is signal
Oh yeah,
putting
this
out.
Star Trek could be over in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Modulate the frequency of the engines. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
modulate some frequencies or some shit, man. Come on now.
Logically, this movie would be non-existent.
I thought this was Star Trek.
yeah. Where's Captain Kirk again?
Logically, you didn't even
Where
have to
the
make this
fuck
movie.
is Kirk when
They
you need
just
him?
said, "Beam me up, Scotty."
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, this whole like plot of this movie and a lot of the arcs in this movie remind me a lot of the Clone Wars cartoon. Like
How so?
it could have been an episode of the Clone Wars cartoon. Like they go into this where it goes into old school like battleship techniques where they're like, or we simulate, how old ships used to be on the ocean, like how it is in space now. And we just
It does
kind
feel
of
pretty
riff off that.
cartoonish, I'll give you that.
Yeah, and it is like very like much like that in the Clone Wars cartoon where they do a lot of episodes that specifically focus on that old type of old school war tactics, like type of warfare, and which is why I like the Clone Wars cartoon a lot better than this goddamn new prequel movies. That's for sure. But
Oh,
All right, all these ships.
but yeah,
got
just a
blown
lot
up.
of the plot lines, like him going after the tracker, that could have been an episode. Them going like there's a new hyperspace thing that they don't know that's tracking them, that could have been an episode. The whole stupid Canto bite sequence with the races and all that other crap and making the message about saving the animals, that feels like a mini episode.
Practically
Like,
long enough to be an episode
just
of
like
Clone Wars.
yeah, it's like just doesn't really have anything to do with the main story of the
they took
arc of Star Wars, but it's just there because it's
they
like
took 4 half-assed ideas and smushed them together. Into
yeah,
one
yeah,
movie.
yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah,
Smush.
it's like all very thrown together,
Yeah.
And is Kylo
and it
Ren-
doesn't have any impact, very meaningful impact on the trilogy,
Here
which
they
is
show-
very disappointing.
Kylo Ren like honing in now, like focusing on the mother load or whatever.
Yep.
And I guess he like
Ba-dum-bum.
senses his drug mom. And now, why is his face?
They sense each other, dude.
Apparently-
They got the Force.
Why is his face metal?
Because
he
he's
got
healing
just got
from
fucking
he's
cut
healing
with the
from that,
lightsaber in his face?
So is he an android?
No, he's got a
metal
scar.
implant.
It's
so
like
you,
a
so if
metal
I get
scar.
cut,
it's like a big Band-Aid.
It's a tape. It's a tape.
oh,
that's on
that's
his scar.
that's an adhesive. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a big
Yeah.
Band-Aid, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I
And
think they
those-
have like.
Look,
more
he didn't take
suitable
the
ones.
shot, and then they took the shot for him because they knew he was a little bitch.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay,
that-
Carrie Fisher just got sucked into like
Yeah.
hyperspace.
And Akbar.
Dude, that's a cool
Yeah.
Band-Aid, the little metal Band-Aid.
Yeah, because he's so cool.
You could probably buy it now.
He is cool.
I do like his ship. It looks really cool.
Dude, I'm gonna buy his Band-Aids. Now, how does Carrie
Kylie Ren
Fisher
brand Band-Aids.
turn into Dark Phoenix and manage to
She
like?
has
The Force.
The Force, man. She's
She's
Darth
got the
Vader's
Force.
daughter, man.
At the end of the Return of the
she, like-
Jedi,
so she-
Luke
she's-
specifically tells her, "You have the Force, and I'll tell you, and I'll train you too." That's
Yeah.
what he says to her
What,
at the
what,
end
dis-
of the
what
Return of
dis-
the Jedi.
what disappoints me the most about these movies is we never got to see Carrie Fisher with a lightsaber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would have been sort of badass. And
if she would have had one up her sleeve like Palpatine,
oh yeah,
and just like pull it out, and then she could have even given her lightsaber to Rey or
To
some
Rey,
shit like
exactly.
That.
Yeah. Pass that torch.
And then
on.
Ray should have
Yeah.
tossed it over her shoulder, just like Luke Skywalker
Yeah,
did.
if Rey doesn't have a double bladed lightsaber, like I'm gonna be really mad.
What in the
I've
next
seen
one?
it.
Be prepared to be
Okay,
mad.
here's Dark Phoenix. Oh no, actually, Dark
Mary
Phoenix
Pop-
came after this. So this
Mary
is
Poppins.
Yeah, I actually like this part of the
Mary
movie.
Poppins.
It's, I mean, it looks really stupid, and it's kind of cheesy
So
and
they-
really
It's a
dumb.
little. It's a little too Deus Ex Machina
Yeah, yeah.
for me to be
So
honest
why don't
with
they
you.
just like?
But if
never
it would have
die
happened
then?
sooner after the explosion, it would have been. I think it would have played a little
Okay,
better.
wait a second.
I think the way it's cut is just bad.
So if you can come back from the dead, like Carrie Fisher.
No, I'm saying like if it happened directly after the explosion, like if it just cut to this,
She's just
like that
literally
would have been cooler.
evil.
No, this is like she
Point.
died and then she was like, "Oh,
No, man, she's got the Force. She's just pulling herself back. No
where's-
problem,
Where's
dude.
Obi-Wan's Kenobi when he fights Darth Maul?
What do you mean?
Didn't he die too?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What, Darth Maul? Didn't they fight? He fought some dude,
He
right?
fought Qui-Gon Jinn, yeah. Killed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Right, where they're like fighting in those little isolated chambers and they have to wait until
Yes.
the little lady. Okay, the dude that fought Darth Maul, he died, right?
Qui-Gon Jinn, yes.
But didn't he have the Force?
He did.
So
He
why doesn't he
became a
come back from dead?
He's a
he,
Force
can't-
ghost.
he came back as a Force ghost.
No, why doesn't he come back as a human like Carrie Fisher did?
Nah, he came
Because Carrie Fisher didn't
as a
die.
human. What are you
She was just
talking
in
about?
vacuum for about 30 seconds.
She was in space for a little bit. You can survive in space
Yeah,
for a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
actually-
scientific fact.
It's like it's scientific
Haven't
fact,
you ever
man.
seen Total Recall? Hello?
yeah, that's a movie.
Yes, I have. Haven't you ever seen 2001?
This is not a movie.
Hello?
Roast.
I don't know, guys. I'm skeptical.
No, you can literally survive in space for a little while, for like a minute.
A couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Before you die.
Before you die. And if you can get back into a ship, you'll probably be fucked up like she is, but you'll be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So don't eat it. Just waste it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, Chewbacca doesn't want to eat the... Is this like a vegan promotion or what's going on?
Probably.
No, Chewbacca's just gonna stop.
Even
now
Cookie
he's-
Monster don't want the cooking
And
no
now
more.
he's going to
Yeah.
toss it away. Okay.
It's like, damn.
so bad.
What'd you do to me, Disney?
So Chewbacca, who's like
Muppet
a
Babies.
beast.
Muppet
Muppet babies. Don't eat my Muppet babies, man.
Muppet babies are delicious.
Okay, now Luke.
Okay, so there's the dice that
Yeah.
never had any prevalence at all until this movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they were.
That they have now tried to work into
No.
all the movies.
They were
since
there.
then.
yeah.
They were there in the old.
They were there, but they never bothered.
They were never
saying
on.
anything. There was nothing about it.
They were never on screen because it's widescreen. It was cut off. But they were there, like in the old movie. Like they had him in the old photos and shit or something.
Right.
They just needed another thing they could sell when.
Yeah,
online.
and they're
Yeah.
playing off the fact that that's like an Easter egg for fans, like to get people excited, which is
Yeah.
That's what they said.
trying to play off people's happiness again.
Yeah. I feel
They've
like
got to make money off of it somehow.
this movie's more than a little manipulative.
Yeah, that's all
Well,
it
it
is.
is Disney.
It's all
It is
fucking
after all Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to play their emotions to make money.
Rey is pretty much a Disney princess. I mean, she's got no. Her parents are gone. She's got powers. She has to fight off.
Just got a talking.
She's
pet.
played kind of like a Disney princess in the movies,
Yeah.
And it sucks
Also,
that they
this cheap
couldn't.
shot.
They could have made her better, and they didn't.
This movie's calling out its own cheapness.
What?
It is both of them constantly.
He
The whole
says it.
both of these.
So apparently that was recreated from like
Help me, Obi-Wan
outtakes from the
Kenobi.
original or something.
You're my only hope.
What the footage?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Isn't it not the same?
Apparently not.
No?
I don't know.
Again, they
That's
had
just
they had to make it different.
I don't know.
Dude, that's creepy.
One lesson.
Yeah.
Old creepy dude standing above you while you sleep.
I mean, she's right outside his door,
Yeah. That's what she
like
wanted.
curled up on the ground.
Oh, I don't
Jedi
know.
need to
It
end.
just seems like he was.
She's
so,
waiting for that.
like-
She's waiting for that.
It seems like Luke Skywalker was so hell bent on not training or not doing anything additional, and then she shows up. He's like, "Okay, I'll train you."
Yep.
No, he felt Leia.
Change
I
her
bet
ways.
he did.
No,
Yeah.
that was Harrison Ford that felt Leia. Hello, with the infamous affair.
Yeah. Again with that, we just let it drop, man.
This is news, man.
Shit, it was 40 years ago.
This
Yeah.
is a real word. Yeah, but she outed
Harrison
him.
Ford doesn't even remember this.
Yeah.
That's because that's his defense. Hey, honey, I don't remember banging her out.
7 years ago.
Ooh.
He's like,
It's
oh,
Poe
it's me.
Dameron.
It's me.
Oh,
It's me. I'm
cool.
Poe.
Step up, Poe.
He's like,
No,
I'm about to
it's-
stand.
it's
He's about
this
to.
chick we've
He's
never
about to do
heard of.
SpongeBob moment.
Yeah.
It's Laura Dern. We've never heard of this character before.
Oh, dude, this
Dr.
lady is
Dr.
a
Edley
total biatch.
Yeah, dude.
This lady.
Okay,
is
so
like-
they're trying to portray her as a bad person in this movie. Am I wrong?
You are wrong. Yes, they're she is a leader,
Oh,
dude,
and she's a woman, and a woman leader has to be
All right,
tough.
This is the voice of Free Arcade.
Hello.
The sun sets
I'm
and
wrong.
rises again. The future does not come to those who don't believe in it. All who believe have endured so long and will someday meet up with you. Someday we will combine our forces and live the future with
hold
you.
on the spark
No
that
matter
will
how
light the
small a
fire
flame
of the
there may be,
rebellion.
not let it go out.
What
Believe
is
in our
that?
tomorrow.
What is that?
That's just what I'm hearing in my head when she's talking.
We will light the spark that
First
becomes
of all-
the fire of the thing with the stuff.
Yeah.
I would tell this boss lady to go to the goddamn hair salon at the next intergalactic stop.
She's literally wearing a halo.
And
or
You know,
some
honey,
shit.
I think
paint
they
your
messed up your
goddamn
color.
hair black or brown like a
She's
normal
wearing
human.
like a halo in her hair. It's
Purple
like,
is not
how can
your
I
color.
take you seriously?
Listen, you purple wearing freakazoid.
I like her
I
hair.
will not take any order from you.
Her hair is cool, but
Yeah,
her
it's cool if you're like in
her char-
California and you're like 19 and
character's
like
not-
or like 21 and like prancing around on the beach. Or something.
And she got a turtleneck.
And she also wears a cheesy turtleneck, much like Kylie Ren.
Yeah.
Kylie
Yeah.
Ren.
And
That's where he got
you're
his style.
She literally does have a halo on there. That's so ridiculous.
Wait, a halo.
She got that band around her head.
Yeah.
Oh, that means she's good. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought that just meant she came back from a bachelorette party.
It's
That
easy
too.
symbolism.
She came from a good bachelorette party.
Okay, so purple hair lady who just got back from her bachelorette.
And then she's like, "Fuck you, asshole! I'm not gonna tell you anything because that'll
This
make the
is
plot go forward."
Bad HR.
Yes, why would I bother explaining anything to anybody?
Yeah. That would only make things simpler.
Yeah.
But we have friends on the Outer Rim that I keep alluding to. that doesn't make any sense.
They never answer.
Then what the fuck are they doing on the outer rim?
Nah, they're not answering the phone.
Hiding mostly. Isn't the outer rim where you pretty much just go to hide out?
Pretty much.
It's like you're trying to get away from the mob.
I assume that's
and
where
you're
we're
trying to call
finding-
your friends
Yeah.
to hide you from the mob, and they're like, "No, I'm not gonna answer the phone." You got the fucking mob after you. Think I'm gonna answer the phone?
Okay, now we got Finn,
So, Finn the
Mr.
human
Trader, again trying to steal more mercandise.
Yeah.
And we got an Asian girl. Enter Asian
Yeah,
girl.
what did he take? That is interesting. I didn't
just-
realize that. He
just
is stealing
supplies.
stuff.
Who's a thief? Okay, enter.
He's
Kelly-
trying to go to Ray because he has to stop Ray because he knows if they come here, then they're gonna get Ray.
Right.
guys,
so Ray.
Right.
Until this lady told Rose.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
she kind of forces it on him.
Okay, guys. Enter. Kelly Marie Tran, who is, and these are Variety Fair's words, the first quote-unquote woman of color to have a leading role in the Star Wars franchise. It was so, I guess, controversial like a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah, that there were so many trolls online that bashed her on her Twitter, Instagram,
yeah.
all kinds of social media.
Trolls online.
So
Let me
much so-
grasp my pearls.
I know, so much so that she had like, I think she was going through like a little nervous breakdown or whatever, and she even deleted all of her social media accounts.
That
Yeah.
sucks. I think she's really good in this.
Yeah, she was good, but the trolls are just like, hey, you know, so and so, you can't be leading a role like a movie in the movie.
Well,
like
the,
this.
the same thing happened when the first movie came out, and they showed Finn like, oh, a black guy hero. Oh, we can't have that. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous.
No, but did they bash him too? No,
Yeah, big time.
The reason they bashed her was number one because she was a girl. Number two,
Oh.
because she was, not Caucasian.
Well-
and so they bashed her online, and so she went to like seclusion for a little bit.
Oh,
Cause she
that,
was,
well, that
it
sucks.
sucks, right?
Honestly, she's a
I would like to think in
she's just a bad
2017 we're better
character
people
for the
than that.
movie.
Dude, no, there's just trolls. I don't think it was like really like people like substance, like
It wasn't
substantial.
real human
They were
beings.
just trolls. They were just people, just starting crap online, and it got to her.
Yeah.
and that was like a big.
Well, I just
thing.
think it became an easy target because of how bad her character is in the movie.
And again,
also.
I know. So it's one thing. The movie had poor ratings to begin with. Or not poor ratings, but it didn't receive. As
and
much.
her whole thing too, like
this is
she's
where Finn stops
completely,
obsessing about Ray.
she's completely a character out
chases
of Clone Wars, like her whole thing,
Did you
like
call
that.
Did you say whore?
Her whole thing in this movie reminds me of totally like a short character arc that you would have in Clone Wars cartoon. Like this whole movie just reminds me of
Just
that.
like 3 or 4 smashed up episodes.
Yeah,
But
it's just everything that they're doing, and then their
That-
little buddy cop thing that should have been Poe and Finn, not Rose and
Right.
Finn.
Completely.
Like this new character, like honestly not needed. If
Ab-
you're not even gonna focus on the characters you have, why introduce new ones that you don't know what to do with?
That's the other thing is they've taken no time to develop like the first.
Yeah.
The thing about the first 3 is they took the time. They moved all those characters all the way through their own story arcs. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they developed all 5 or 6 of those characters, and you loved them.
And then
They've
this-
done none of that. With
all
these
of this
movies.
seems just all the same.
This
as
entire movie should be focusing on
half-assed,
the buddy
half-
stuff
half,
that should be
like
going through.
ham-fisted,
Yeah.
like whatever. Just to what I don't even know.
Here they
Right.
go talking at the same time again.
They're
Coincidentally,
geeking out together, I guess.
Uh,
So yeah, didn't we mention? I guess Jake Lloyd also like went nuts and deleted all his Star Wars memorabilia. So apparently, the Star Wars fandom is unkind to some of the Star
Well,
Wars.
they prepare the actors when they tell them, like
Yeah.
if they're like, "Are you really like?
Like,
How would
prepare
you
for
not
this-
know what Star Wars is if you're going into movies?" Like as an actor in 2015, 2019, 2017.
Star Wars
So
folks
it's
is
like-
rabid folks.
Yeah, it's like you have to know what you're getting into, obviously. Like, come on.
Yeah. So now they're talking.
so now Finn and
Over each other.
and
Right.
Miss Girl are.
Gobbledygook.
And then Poe's like, "I'll just stay here."
Again,
When
so,
it should be Rose that stays back on the ship and does all the things
Yeah.
that Poe does.
yeah,
Although she doesn't really have enough reach to like cause a mutiny or anything like that to get the bridge under control.
Yeah.
But she could mechanically stop them like from realizing like
simply put, what Poe could have done is introduced her to his little group of followers.
Yeah.
And then
Listen
she
to
could have
her.
taken off. Then she could
Yeah.
have taken off on it.
and then Poe and
yeah,
Finn
Yeah.
could have actually
Something
completed the mission which they initially wanted
which
to do.
makes so much more sense.
Which would have been a lot more fun and like would have been a lot better. But no, the director has to subvert expectations for I only could assume reasons only for his own, not for
Because
the audience.
I think he's cruel. I think
yeah,
he's,
exactly. Yeah,
in his heart, he's a cruel
he doesn't
man.
like Star Wars.
So wait, okay,
does
so
not like Star
J.J.
Wars.
Abrams directed the one before this, Force Awakens. Who was the director for this one?
Douche McBaggerson.
Ryan Johnson.
Ryan
Wait,
Johnson.
Are you trying
He
to?
That's
did.
what I said.
He did.
R-A-I-N.
He did Brothers Bloom,
Volume?
which I actually liked. I actually kind of liked that movie. It's a very much a Wes Anderson movie knockoff. It has Adrian Brody and Rachel Weisz and some other guy, maybe like Mark Ruffalo, I think.
Let me know if it goes up.
Yeah,
But yeah,
people-
Brothers Bloom is the movie he did, and then he did the only
guess
bad
so.
episode of Breaking Bad, which was
I
The
can't really
Fly. If
Don't worry
anybody,
about it. Maybe shouldn't it be over there?
if anybody knows what The Fly
Nope.
episode is in Breaking Bad,
Okay, what
the
am
only
I-
bad episode in Breaking Bad, he
Yeah,
directed
something
that. So,
Anyway.
and then he did Looper, which I didn't really care for. I mean, it was pretty cool,
I enjoyed Looper,
but that was kind of like,
I was fine with that.
I mean, that's his best work.
For
Yeah, I
what it
did.
was,
Compared to this.
Yeah. Anyway, and here they just write off what's her name, Maz Katana or whatever.
Yeah, and then Poe shouldn't even know who Maz Kanata is.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
who told Poe about Maz
and
Kanata?
Finn should barely know who she is.
Yeah, and
Right.
he was unconscious the whole time until he literally woke up. And then
Yeah.
Poe's the one that's like, hey, you remember Maz Kanata? And like Poe,
No.
who has no connection to her whatsoever,
Right.
reminds
Didn't even
Finn
meet her.
of the person that did meet her. Yeah. So it's like fucking backwards as shit.
Were they supposed to be training at dawn? Looks like it's well past dawn to me.
Dude, she needed her beauty sleep.
I think they're done training. They're taking a nap.
Okay, so now they have little
Yeah.
bots reconstructing Kylie
Yeah.
Ren's face.
Taking off the band-aid and putting the face on.
Dude, can't you just like rip it off? Like,
But yeah, Ryan Johnson. I don't know why they gave
the boss to
him.
do it.
I don't know why they gave him this movie. Like, I don't know how he got Star Wars, but
is
it
this
was
where
not a good choice.
They're
This was
having
a
their
very
first
poor choice.
first
Absolutely.
connection, their
Chose
first
poorly.
future brother or sister connection.
Probably. Also, did
They're Toad's brother and sister.
he move the scar?
Yeah.
Wait, she's
Yeah.
so she
Yeah.
shoots.
Why is there a scar now above his head?
Mhm.
She cut his
Or
face.
above his eye?
Wasn't it?
above?
It was like shifted further over, right?
What?
The movie we just saw.
Nah.
No, don't worry. You'll see it again. You'll see what I mean.
I
'Cause
can't
it was
see
over
it.
the bridge of his nose, right?
His hair is in the way.
Yeah, that's true. The hair does block a lot.
His
Well, unless-
his wavy hair.
Has to
gotta
be big
cover
hair to
those
block
ears.
those big ears. Yeah. Here they are, just like force skyping or whatever.
Dude, they're
Force-
doing
This is Snoke doing
Force
it,
Skyping.
apparently.
Yeah.
for plane.
Well, that's what
for
Snoke
teleplane.
says, but
Yeah, so he claims.
see, okay, so now like before when he just had the Band-Aid on, he did not have a scar above his eye, and now he's got a scar above his eye and it goes straight across.
Oh, yeah, it is kind of moving around.
He got it because he was thinking too hard with the
Yeah,
force.
probably.
He was
yeah,
thinking too
the
hard.
Force did it.
Yeah,
The Force moved that scar, man.
It did.
right.
It was the dark side.
Talking about whatever.
This reminds me of Demolition Man, where Sylvester Stallone is trying to like make out with
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock through like
Where
telepathy.
they're wearing the helmet, the little
Yeah.
hats. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't tell what the heck's going on.
I am your father.
I am your father.
Cleaning my blaster went off. That's like such a.
She's Force Skyping.
No, so these little people show up. They don't like her.
Are those fish wearing like nun robes?
Yeah.
Why?
They're the native inhabitants, and they're
Because
they maintain
Jedi.
the temple.
Because the Jedi, based off the Jedi, they got to take care of the Christian temple.
The Christian fish temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blew a hole in the roof in the wall.
Caretakers. I'm the natives.
There's the porgs. So apparently, a lot of these shots with porgs in them are just because they had to
Yeah, they
Cover up-
covered up from the.
native birds, like actual puffins.
So okay, so we got the scene now
puffins.
where she's following Luke up the steps.
That's a
and
sweet island.
I guess are they
Yeah.
gonna go train now? Is that what it is?
Essentially, yes.
They've been training.
First lesson, yeah.
Have they? Have they though?
She's been training the whole time.
How? I never saw anything.
Every
I
time
don't know.
anyone-
We're like an hour in the movie. She's got to been training the whole
Dude,
time.
Someone
he's been
says-
rejecting her the whole time.
All
The
that's-
only thing, the
all
only
that
way
has
I
to
can
happen for her
believe
to
her
run,
actions later on.
Look, all that has to happen is someone has to say force to her, and then she remembers. Oh, I have the force, then uses it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
That's
happens.
her training.
Okay, now she's looking
That's
at
a
the sun.
pretty sweet mosaic bowl, though.
I mean,
It
the
is
same
very
thing
good.
does kind of happen to Luke in the first movie.
Well, yeah. So in
but
the
it's
first
just
movie,
portrayed
he's-
better.
He trains with Obi-Wan for what, like maybe like 6
Couple
hours?
hours on a
yeah, a
ship.
couple hours on the ship, and then with Yoda in the second movie, no more than 10 days or a week or something like
That's a
that.
lot, though.
probably.
But it
Yeah,
gets a lot of intensive
to be a
courses.
Jedi Master, that's a
Well, enough
absolutely.
to like understand the basics.
And
For
then-
her, she
I
gets
have to
everything.
say no. I mean, all
that's
the other
the point
Jedi
that-
train from birth
Right, but that's the point though. He's
or
like
close to birth.
training for like 10 days, and he goes off to face Vader and gets his ass kicked
Yeah, he loses.
badly. I mean, so that's exactly what you expect to happen to someone
Yeah.
without any training to go fight. The
My point
badass.
is, I feel like
And
the,
Yoda even tells him, he's like, "Don't go. You're not ready.
Did
You're
she
gonna
change her
fail."
hair from the first one?
And he goes anyway.
yes,
She changed her hairdo.
it's a different hairstyle.
Isn't it? Is it?
Slightly, yes.
The
Well,
point
for training
Certainly darker.
purposes. No. The 3 knots in the back.
No, that's the same.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Eh,
it's just more striking now.
it's all just so forgettable. Who knows?
Yeah.
The 3 knots are the same.
And then,
I like 3 knots.
And here's a joke that he makes that the Force is a piece of leaf.
yeah. That's the Force.
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I
That's
guess.
funny.
Mind, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the Disney.
Next joke.
That Disney
please.
kicking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, next
They know how to trick you.
Oh yeah.
joke.
Just
Breathe.
breathe.
And now she's just doing her yoga exercises.
Yeah, pretty
Dude,
much.
the sitting tiger. Her, like,
The universe.
this is gonna make me go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm already fighting it.
Yeah.
I'm already fighting it. As a matter of fact, it took me 2 tries to get through this movie.
I know.
you serious?
You told me you fell asleep when you were watching it.
Yeah.
I totally fell asleep when I was watching it the
Dude,
other day.
on the most the final scene between the sword fight.
Oh, really?
AKA lightsaber fight.
Yeah.
With Luke and
I fell asleep like right
I
in the
fell
middle.
asleep right there, dude. I had to like rewind or pause it.
Yeah.
Balance.
Balance energy. She just took these from like a yoga website.
Yeah, she just read the yoga book, dude. I mean,
I feel.
that's what Yoda. That's what he says in
Kombucha.
Empire Strikes Back. He's just saying all the same stuff, like
Right.
martial arts thing. It goes like the same thing, like energy from
Balance.
Earth and everything.
Mind
Like
and body and
Bruce Lee,
soul, yeah.
whatever. That shit's real. They're not talking about nonsense.
Yeah.
The Force is real.
The Force is real within
Hey,
you.
Jackie D.
Yeah.
Yo.
Force is real.
Okay, fine. I believe it now.
I felt it.
He's pointing out
I
like,
done felt it,
the
man.
Jedi aren't the only Force users or whatever because the Jedi don't have exclusive rights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
and
do.
there's
I
this
do
pit,
like.
by the way.
I do like. I do like his
Yeah, the
explanation of the
giant
Force and what it
pucker
is, and how the Jedi are like. It's not about them. Like the Force is there, whether or not they're
Yeah.
not. They're there or not.
Don't.
And it is. Yeah, and like how it's vanity and all other stuff.
So she's doing
You just
Jean
gotta
Grey.
be. You just gotta control it for good and not being idiots about it.
Yeah.
So is she doing this like making the rocks move?
She
No,
just, she just
it's-
has to know what's down there.
She's drawn to the dark side. The puckered asshole there.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's the same reason Yoda was able to hide from the Empire for so many years. He put himself up against a concentration of dark force,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it pretty much canceled him out.
It blocks out
canceled him out,
the light
yeah.
and the dark. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's where they are too. That's why they can't find him.
Exactly. Because if not, they could have just sensed him out with the Force. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
But
That's
he's
what I was
also-
saying with the ancient tree. Like, if it's gonna be a hidden ancient Jedi temple, like you're not gonna be, it's not gonna be on the map. It's gonna be ancient hidden temple, like for the Jedi.
He says he claims he's only seen
Ben
Solo strength. but
Solo.
Ben Solo is Kylie Ren, who's actually I don't see much raw strength, more like raw bitchiness.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the whole problem with him is it's just said about him. You never see it,
Yeah.
and it's the same thing. I guess they're trying to do the same thing with Darth Vader and him as Kylo Ren, where it's explain what happens to him without.
Yeah,
ever
but at least you
showing
get
it.
to see Anakin Skywalker rise to the occasion. Like he becomes a powerful Jedi.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you see it a little bit, but that's the prequels, and they did a bad job of it.
Yeah,
But
but
like,
at
Yeah,
least
it's
something-
not a great job. I agree.
Something
Yeah.
at least happened though. that you
yeah,
could see where-
and in Kylo Ren, like they just tell you that it happened, and then you're like, okay,
yeah.
Oh, all right, sounds good.
Yeah. Breaking my suspension of disbelief in a space fantasy movie where people fly around with lightsabers.
Here.
and they're tearing up the ship. Eat that damn
Yeah.
thing.
Eat
Yeah,
those
I
wires.
would have eaten that penguin. Where the hell
You
it
can't
is.
be eating up the upholstery.
Yeah. And
She's like, we
So now she touches
Oh,
the
it's
water,
water.
and she's one with the water. I've
we
never
won in
felt
Falcon,
rain.
yay!
I've never felt rain before.
pretty much.
Well, she
this one
did.
doesn't-
She did grow up on Jakku.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
tired of the desert, so she's
Okay,
probably happy to be there. Yeah.
Fine. I'll give you guys
Yeah.
that.
Tank never seen this much green a fool.
Yeah.
Okay, now she's having Demolition Man connection with
With the
Kylie Ren.
Murderous
She-
snake,
she
treacherous dog.
She doesn't like him at all. Yeah. This doesn't make any
As
sense.
Where did
soon
you
as
learn how to
sees
talk like
him-
this?
Yeah.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
From Ancient Ninja movie.
So she spends the whole first half of the movie like pissed at him, and then suddenly she's like, "Oh, now I'm gonna save him."
No, then she
Yeah,
holds
well,
his
right, 'cause
hand.
Because they have a connection.
She starts holding his hand while his shirt is off.
Yeah, I guess that'll do it.
And that's exactly what does it. Brother
Yeah.
and sister, just like Luke and Leia, man.
Oh
Luke was trying.
telling you.
He tries to warn him.
They're gonna have a kid together, and then bam, that'll bring balance to
It'll-
the force.
it'll
If you, know, if you know what I'm saying,
It'll come back like a mutant.
Yeah.
its eyes will be really close together,
It'll be like that lady wearing the spectacles.
and huge ears, giant ears,
Oh God.
wing-like ears.
Fly without force knowledge.
Dude, I still
So
haven't
how
seen
did he get the
Kylie's.
raindrops? Yeah.
Oh, because he
Hey.
used the force.
Because he was there, man.
He was there.
They're trying to say that you can actually pass through fucking space and time
With the force.
physically. Matter can.
Yeah. The
Okay,
worst people in the
Rose is
galaxy.
wearing her, waitress jacket with all the multiple pens.
The rich class warfare. Haha.
Okay, what is
This
this?
movie's got a
Classic bad
What
guy.
is this? The Titanic? Oh, it takes off.
It's a variation on Jabba's sail barge from.
And this is where the prequels
Indeed.
start for me. This is Attack of the Clones.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like the graphics, the plot,
the glossiness.
everything. And then these guys, they're on a fucking mission.
Yeah.
And the dude literally tells them, "Don't park here
Yeah.
because you'll probably have problems." And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna park here anyway and go inside when we're on a secret mission."
Yeah.
Like the dude literally he's telling the audience that they told him not to park there,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna park here anyway." Like, what the fuck are they doing? Why
Yeah.
would they not park in a secluded place? Why are they in the middle of the fucking beach?
Because they're idiots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why they get caught.
Yeah.
Like all these bad decisions are made to move the plot forward to again try to
just have a
resolve their bad decisions that were made.
movie. Right.
And it's like, and they all don't really add to anything
So
because it doesn't matter.
plot is advanced by giving everyone an idiot ball. I guess. There's some pretty sweet slot machines though. This guy,
He's a leprechaun.
Dude,
that
Leprechaun.
apparently is
Racist?
Warwick
yes,
Davis.
that's totally Warwick Davis. Thank
yeah.
you.
Oh.
The little leprechaun dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That is leprechaun then.
Yeah.
Oh, he was leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Warwick Davis played the Leprechaun in the Leprechaun
Yeah.
movies. There's no way that's
He
true.
he did.
yeah.
Wait, hold
Holy
on, hold
shit.
on, wait.
No, he
I
didn't.
gotta fact check this.
Yeah,
Hold
double
on,
check
guys.
yourself before you wreck yourself. Anyway, then I got the horse racing here.
I was
No,
I was trusting you, Jackie D.
Hold on.
You're my horror dude.
I know. I've had a couple too many scotches. Hold on one second.
Then have one more. But no, yeah,
This should have been
Lucas
pod
loves-
racing.
Yeah. Now this is
Yes,
pod
it should
racing.
have been pod racing. Why
Okay,
did they
all right,
bother?
guys?
They've
To,
got
That's way cooler than horse racing.
to rewind for 2 seconds, I would like to confirm that yes, Warwick Davis is Leprechaun
Yeah.
in the original Leprechaun movie.
Yeah.
okay in the original Leprechaun movie, but not the
Not the other ones.
Checking that right now.
But yeah, that is him. Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes no. But you're right. It makes no sense that they're using live animals here. Not when they've been doing pod racing across the galaxy for all this time.
Yeah.
Like,
and
it
it's
makes no
like
sense.
to add cruelty to the fucking rich people and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
That they have robots that could be doing this, but they have to use real animals. It's like, oh, it adds to the
stupidity of the whole thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh, message, and then this whole part with Rose and Finn and anti-warfare and the people and blah blah blah. This is a Clone Wars episode. Like it's like, and then how many times are they gonna say Red Plum Bloom in this fucking movie for it to not have any meaning? It doesn't
None
matter
whatsoever, yes.
There it is,
Okay,
and we
guys.
get fucking busted because we parked where the guy told us not to park.
Okay, guys. So far,
This is the movie they're telling me that's happening.
so far I have Warwick Davis in Leprechaun 2, the original Leprechaun 2, 3, and Leprechaun 4 in space.
Cool.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
came
I stand,
back.
gentlemen, I stand corrected.
He came back.
Apologies.
You almost scared me there, Johnny Skywalker, making me second guess myself when it comes to horror.
Well, he made me guess myself.
I was impressed.
So you can say, despite his stature, Warwick Davis had no shortage of roles.
Boom, boom. See, again, drum roll is what you need.
Dude, do the
Rim
little,
shot,
do
baby.
that ding or whatever.
Ding dong.
No, we'll find a proper rim shot. We'll get one at one point.
Okay, so now she's the Karate Kid, part 4.
Yeah, look how cool she is with her
Essentially.
staff.
Yeah.
Wait, so
She's Tusken Raider.
no, she's who is it? Who's Karate Kid part 4 again? The girl?
Jennifer Gardner.
Is that her?
Is it really?
No, I have no idea.
No.
Who? What?
It's a chick.
Hillary
I forget
Swank.
who it is. Is it Hillary Swank?
No.
Swankers?
No.
Check it out. All right, do some fact checking for
All
us.
right, hold on. I know the name as soon as I hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Look, she's like, oh, I'm so
Swank.
powerful. I can't control my lightsaber that doesn't weigh anything.
Hilary Swank, 1994.
Yeah, people in it's pretty hard to fight with an actual lightsaber, seeing as how there's no weight to the
Yeah.
blade.
Well, no. Originally,
They're
when
supposed to be like really heavy. Right?
yeah, in the originals, when George Lucas was writing it in like interviews and shit, he even talked about it. I think it's even one of my old magazines that I have, where he's like, no, I wanted to, in Empire Strikes Back when they're fighting, he's like, he wanted to feel like old medieval broadswords, like you're literally carrying the weight of the energy of the light of the sword, and that's why the duel is the way it is in Empire Strikes Back. Is because they literally they feel the weight of the blade, like it's like they're fighting with like
Yeah.
like old medieval knights, like which is pretty
But
much.
I thought
what
it
it's
was
based
a
off of.
laser sword. It shouldn't weigh that much.
No, but that's what it's.
It's heavy
This
'cause
is the
of
original
Force.
lore. This is what I'm telling you.
Because of the Force.
In the
'Cause of the
70s,
Force.
yeah, because
No,
of the
but
Force.
can't they also
No, because
use...
the energy you're holding like a giant energy blade, so it would be like it
what she said.
would make more sense for it to be heavy,
Listen, no, but although it's heavy, can't they use...
and it's a lot cooler that way.
Can't they use the Force to help them lift it?
Yeah, and that's what the explanation was
Ooh.
for later
Use the
on.
Force
Force
against the
of the
Force.
Force, yeah. Force.
It's a very forceful Force, just to let you
Yeah.
know.
It's so forcing.
But then later on in the prequels, they did away with all that, and they're just flipping around like they're anything,
Wait,
like they're flashlights.
CT,
Yo,
you were
yo,
quick to
yo.
reference Warwick Davis. What else has he been in aside from this? And I mean, what,
Well, apparently he was in the
no, but-
Leprechaun movies.
I mean, did you know him outside of anything from this film?
I believe he was in Willow. Yeah,
He was in that. What was that George Lucas piece of junk?
Willow.
Willow. Thank you.
Oh, was
like
he
that
Willow?
movie.
Really, dude?
Yeah.
I remember that way back in the day.
He's Willow in Willow.
Yeah.
What?
That was
I like that movie. That's a good movie.
That was another George Lucas
Val
opus
Kilmer
that he
classic.
tried to get take off so that and have several sequels to, but it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, and he loved hobbits from the Lord of the Rings.
He really did.
Luke Skywalker was almost a hobbit in the original one.
No
Yeah.
way, really?
Yeah, and that's why he made Willow, because he's like, I gotta have my little person movie.
Well, he did get Yoda.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And then he walks. Well,
And Ewoks, yeah. It was his thing.
He has like a fetish with like,
he
He
just
likes
likes little people.
huh?
It's a hobbit thing.
He likes the little people. What are you gonna do?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're at the scene where Terminator is
giving it-
rising from
Yeah, he
this
is Terminator.
thing of ashes.
Yeah, Luke's history lesson over here.
Oh, he's basically describing what happened to his students.
So the students are the Knights of Ren, which is
Correct.
Which I
Is that what it
assume-
was?
Or it's
Who
incredible.
else could they be?
Right,
also-
and then they
handful of
they
students.
kill the rest of them.
Yeah.
And that's what
So
put
hold
him
on.
into shock, and he decides
Where,
to leave.
where
Yeah.
do the Knights of Ren ever make an appearance, or
And
just
in
in
the third
flashback?
movie, they will.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, because so far they've been 0 for 2. And
They have
therefore-
one
They're
scene.
mentioned.
It's kind of like those dragon
Inconsequential.
flying things from Lord of the Rings, where you only see them a couple times. Right?
The Eagles?
The dragon flyers.
The Warg Rider? No.
As soon as you put on the ring, they like come chase you. The headhunters.
Oh, yeah.
They like have flying
Nazgul.
dragons.
the Nazgul.
Mm-hmm. I call it dragon flying things.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's what they
yes.
are. This is what I don't get.
The movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Luke-
either.
Luke's just like, I gave up on Kylo Ren because the Dark Knight started to claim him. He went through like 2 other movies to reclaim his dad.
Right,
From the
exactly.
outside.
He had all this passion for
That's-
reclaiming his dad.
That's his Jedi power.
Yeah.
Is to just
it's turning
bitch
people
out
from
every
the
now and
dark
again?
side.
Yeah.
No, he turned his estranged father, who he never knew, who tried to kill him and cut his hand off, and literally was like, watched him kill himself. And then he's like, I can turn that dude back from the dark side, but he can't turn his nephew that he helped like pretty much raise, probably,
Yeah.
like from him when he was a child,
Yeah,
like straight
save
from the
him?
Force.
you're preaching to the choir.
And then it's like, dude, what are you even talking about? Like, this movie doesn't like Star Wars.
Yeah. This guy. This poor
Or
bastard.
doesn't like Luke.
All right, here comes pink hair lady again, or purple hair, whatever the hell she has.
What you gonna make another speech?
She's like,
Got another one queued up from Arcadia.
Dude, that's Clarissa Explains It All, that girl.
No, it isn't.
That's Leia's daughter. I mean, Carrie Fisher's daughter.
Doesn't it look like her?
It does kind of.
Nah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, right there.
Maybe a little
I can see her like coming out of a window or something. Wasn't that one of like the
Coming out of a window?
Like the scene wasn't she always by a window or something in her little TV show?
Ferguson, or her friend that comes
Oh,
up
is
to
it
the
the friend?
window.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
friend. Yeah,
the
the
window.
friend,
Yeah.
And that's how great this movie is. It's taking us back to 90s nostalgia for other things. 90s when there was no Star Wars.
All right, so Rose is trying to inform.
and then they
Finn.
immediately failed horribly on their
Yeah,
mission. Like
immediately
idiots.
failed horribly.
Yeah. At least to stop saying red plum blue.
Red plum bloom.
Yeah.
Red plum bloom.
Yeah.
Red plum bloom.
And this guy wakes up.
Is
See,
this the scavenger.
The smart thing to do here would have been to introduce Lando Calrissian and like have him be the code breaker
Yeah.
that they needed.
yeah.
It's all right.
Look how big his jacket neck thing
It's
is.
a little big. It's a little big. For
And
you,
then it's
sir.
automatically down. Oh,
Yeah, where does it
Yeah.
go?
I want to see him play with it.
He just had it, I guess, folded up when he sleeps.
I can do it.
So apparently this might have been Joaquin Phoenix in the parallel universe.
No.
They wanted
Why?
They wanted Joaquin for this.
Apparently, yeah.
Really?
Nah, whatever.
So I heard.
I don't think it matters.
The Benicio del Toro did a creditable job.
I mean,
Despite
he's
being-
himself.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he's trying very hard.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, but like I said, he only knows about it because they're talking about it loudly while he's trying to sleep.
Oh yeah. I need to hear that other part
And
later
it's
on.
coming up
I gotta pay
at
attention.
some point. So yeah, and does his cell, which is. So why was he in the first
Why?
place?
Yeah. Why didn't he free himself beforehand? He can just undo the.
I guess he
cell?
just wanted
Because
to
he
nap.
can leave at any time, and why not just stay where he is?
And they needed him to let them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's a plot device. So
Yep.
Look,
And he's
I
a plot
love.
device.
Look in the background. That dude looks like he was like a waiter or like a server or like a dealer
he
with
does.
the bow tie.
Mhm.
Like, what was he doing? Look in the corner. In the back
Skimming
there.
the take.
Yeah. That's,
I like. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, he might have been a server, and then he like maybe took a couple.
Yeah,
of
he's
pictures.
like trying to steal the fucking money. Yeah, he's like, fuck these assholes.
It's kind of funny.
I like that. That's in the background.
Yeah.
And then he joins this random dude and instead of trying to help his friends, which is what he was originally trying to do,
Yeah,
which is weird.
Yeah.
He just abandons mission to help random escapee.
Yep. Oh, you hear that on the horse pens? So is there any hint this kid is force sensitive at all now or no?
At the end of the movie when he
No,
catches
that's
the
what I'm asking,
broom.
But is there any hint now?
No, I don't think it matters.
All right. Well, just another question.
This movie doesn't matter.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she wants
Most
to
of
free
the
like the alien horses or whatever.
Yeah,
oh,
they've been abused. The
Wait,
kid's been,
bad things are bad? Oh no.
The kid's been penned in there
bad things
too.
are bad.
Yeah. Thanks, Star Wars. The more you know. And
So
Look, I'm
Rose-
wearing this ring that, and by the way, no other rebel has ever done this before.
Yeah. And then how the fuck would that kid even know or care
Yeah.
what you are?
Wait, so that ring shows that she's like part of the Nazi group or something?
She
or
should
what?
be like-
Exactly, she's a Nazi.
Yeah, she's like, don't worry, Nazi regime.
Yeah.
Coming here to
The
protect
kid's like,
you.
okay, no problem.
These guys with their
Intriguing.
With their Nazi uniforms.
Oh crap!
Okay, now all the alien horses like dip out.
Bad graphics.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
hell?
they're flocking this way.
So
Off you go.
they're supposed to race, but I guess they're just gonna escape now.
Yeah, why is he telling them to not enjoy this? What's his problem?
Well,
Yeah.
at least
Yeah,
they're,
why
at least
not?
they're stuck in the track. I mean, it can't be that hard to round
Get
them
him
up.
Yeah, get him back.
You would think
Well, here they
Oh
go.
well,
They
there
hop
you
over.
go. Then I'm
Yeah.
terribly sorry. I spoke too soon.
and jump the track. Off they go.
I don't know. Just seems so Jumanji like a Jumanji, not the new
Yeah.
Jumanji, like the old Jumanji 1990 CGI.
Yeah.
It does
This-
have some. Yeah, it has a lot of problems.
This is Attack of the Clones.
And this had how many millions of dollars in budget? Hold on, let me see.
You tell us.
So somebody's skipping on the side right
for
here.
the Jumanji effects, we had an estimated $250 million in production budget. I don't know why they couldn't make that effect a little better.
Jumanji from the 90s looks better.
Yeah, it does.
I would have cut most of this scene out.
You cut this whole thing out.
This whole thing is just like I think John.
And I mean, like even them right from them leaving the ship.
Yeah.
to
Yeah, they
write
don't. They don't accomplish anything other than trying to push their own.
They just make it worse.
They trying to.
I mean,
guys
if
are bad.
If they're trying to do covert ops.
That's the only thing they tell me about this
Yeah.
whole mission, and then they don't accomplish anything.
That would have totally clotheslined her. Like.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're still on this little horse thing. They just broke out of a window, and now the horses are free.
That's not how horses fall out of windows.
Yeah, but they're not horses, man. They're space horses.
I would
they're,
know.
They're
Fathians or
Star
whatever?
Wars horses.
Told you not to park there.
That's what
Oh
happens.
man,
That's what's gonna
They
happen
just blew up the ship.
when you park on the beach like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said, "Hey, don't park here." What did
Look,
you do?
these
you
things
park there.
These things can climb mountains apparently.
So then, why
Yeah.
couldn't they just get out of that little racetrack? But I don't know.
Why
Maybe-
wouldn't they just park in the grass?
Yeah.
And it's all grass.
Or in the giant parking lot, I'm sure the casino has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's got to be public parking around there somewhere.
Yeah, like spaceship parking. You know,
It's
like,
a casino. They want you there.
Yeah.
true. Okay, back to the Jumanji effects.
And then cliff. Yep.
Ah.
Right off that cliff.
Okay, now they're at the
Take
edge
a
of the
dive.
cliff, and they didn't fall.
Yes, you are.
She just told them that they're trapped.
They're trapped in a bad movie.
Yeah. There is no escape.
Okay, so now one of the little horsies wants to be friends. Oh,
They're a cute little horsey.
Yeah.
He has his ears down. Go.
He has his ears down.
Okay.
That's
Is
it.
this
They
still
didn't go
part of the
very
same
far.
movie?
They'll
Is this
rank-
still the same
They're
movie?
hanging around, like standing in the field.
They'll
They should
round
be
them
running-
up tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
should be.
understand.
They should keep running.
I don't get this. Yeah. This,
Let's just chill right here.
They really, yeah. They'll round them up the next day. They didn't really go very far.
and she's like, yeah, now this is worth it. It's like they're really buying into this like rebellion rhetoric thing that's going to keep going on through the rest of the movie. And I'm like, why they got to whip themselves into it so much? Why are they trying to force like their rhetoric down our throats?
I don't know.
It wasn't necessary in any of the previous movies because you could clearly tell who was on what
It's
side.
not. It's not necessary at all.
But nope, you
It's-
gotta
that's-
talk about it. Talk
That's
about how
the
good you were.
sideline. That's the Clone Wars arc.
So they gotta
That's
talk
the
about
Clone
how
Wars
the good
arc.
guys
Yeah,
are.
that's the side arc where the shit
it's
that you
like-
can explore when you have time.
They're trying to convince themselves they're good guys, I guess. I don't know.
That doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just them convincing themselves. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Oh no, she made the rocks move again.
Yep.
She's got a lot of power.
Apparently.
she was sitting here before. I can feel it.
The stones are still warm.
It's still warm. Yeah.
All right.
Oh snap!
And then
Why is Carrie Fisher like in ICU? She used the Force. Like,
She
bring her
was
back
in
to-
space,
outside
man.
in space, man.
Yeah, but she had the Force. She can just rejuvenate like the Phoenix.
yeah,
Sure.
that's what she's doing right now.
Yeah, but why?
It's
Is
all
she,
about the Force.
And then
why is
Luke-
she bedridden?
And so look, Luke's like immediately wakes Leia up, and that's the brother sister connection. And then the immediate scene after is Rey
The brother sister
and,
connection, yeah.
Oh,
Kylo.
Kylie.
And I was like,
Yeah,
if
so
this not
sister,
telling
sister.
you what it is, then I don't know what else is.
Sister
Ooh, and
connection.
he's shirtless. Ooh.
He's shirtless with black spandex from Axl Rose.
Ooh.
Why are his pants so high?
Yeah, where's his
'cause
belly button?
You're not allowed to show belly button on screen.
Oh, Disney rules.
Yeah,
No.
no, it is. It's like anything below the belly button, it becomes it goes to PG-13.
No,
Straight up, dude.
What?
this is
Straight
PG,
up.
this
That's
is
why Barbara.
PG-13.
That's why Barbara Eden in the original I Dream of Jeannie had such high waisted. It used to be like it was down here, but
Was
that was
this-
such a high waisted.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yep, she wasn't allowed to expose
Was
her
that
navel.
like 1970s rules or like
Was not-
2017?
was not allowed to expose her navel. Look it up. I'm telling you. No, it's not true. I have no idea.
What?
No,
Damn
but
it.
the thing with Adrian Virginia actually was true. The
Yes,
network
that is true.
insisted that she cover her navel.
Oh yeah, I mean that makes sense for back then.
for this,
but
I don't know.
2019
It's
for
probably
Kylo Ren.
It's probably because they let Kylie dress herself.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, what's up with Kylie's scars? Did he get bigger down his like?
You gotta let those ears out and let that navel out.
You gotta let that.
Yeah.
Let it all out, girl.
Yeah, come on.
Hold on, I still haven't seen his ears.
There it is.
Oh wait, I think I saw one.
And look, this is what really happened.
Is it?
No.
Is it really
Dude, Luke Skywalker, the Master, is that slow that he can't even kill someone in his sleep? Come on.
Nah, he wouldn't.
Also,
Luke
this
would never kill anybody in his sleep. That's
does-
like the.
doesn't fit in with his character.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that entire story makes no sense.
Yeah.
So
it
is that
would
a
never-
lie that Kylie Ren is telling his sister?
It's a partial
his
lie. You'll
future
see in a
sister?
second.
This movie's a lie.
It was the truth.
The whole movie is
from a
lie.
certain point of view.
Oh.
And then he
very
tried-
good. Look at you pulling out the Star Wars references. I love it.
Wait, rewind. What was that?
A reference to the old movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Kylie Ren's ears. I still haven't seen. I haven't
His
seen a
Dumbo-like
full-
ears.
More important thing.
More importantly,
Importantly,
let's talk about this man's deformed ears.
The old references to the old movie.
He's like half elephant.
Back to the more critical points of the podcast. His ears. I haven't seen yet a shot of his ear, like his hair above his ear.
Oh,
to the
you
side.
will.
It's a big hairs covering the ears. Big hair to cover big ears.
Maybe he grew out the hair for that effect.
I'm sure that's why he wears his hair like that in every movie.
No, I thought that's why he
Does he?
has the mask on
I don't.
to cover his ears.
Oh yeah, he does have long hair in a lot of movies.
Oh.
Hmm.
The answer
Maybe,
to
yeah.
everything.
Let him out, girl.
DC,
Kylie.
it's okay. It's okay. I'll put it on.
I'm sorry.
What's happening?
Now my
I was playing with stuff.
my
Dropping magnets?
Terminator magnet fell. It's okay.
Dun dun dun.
That's trippiness.
All right, so she is
And
now.
here's the part that makes no sense at all.
she
Makes it even
is
less.
seeing herself in a
She's looking for answers,
mirror on the wall effect.
but you can only find them within yourself.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wait, what?
isn't that what they're trying to tell me? The
I
most
guarantee
obvious
you that's
thing?
exactly what they're doing.
All I
Oh.
see is Resident
I
Evil
thought it was
right now. Where
pretty
Resident
obvious
Evil's
that they're
clone-
doing the most obvious thing that anybody could ever do in any movie.
Search within inside yourself.
Resident Evil.
Well,
What?
at least Luke got to go into a cave and face off.
Exactly.
darkest fear.
Yeah, fucking show something. Jesus, wasting my time here.
She's over busy here just doing snap, snap, snap. That's great use of the Force.
Oh. And
Who's she talking to?
She's talking to Kylo Ren in the hut.
Is she?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, they're doing the Demolition Man thing.
her dialogue continues, and then they show each other
right.
sitting there.
Oh, I had a joke in here. Didn't she say she didn't want to do this, and Kylo doesn't want to do it either? Right?
What?
Doesn't want to do what?
Talk to.
It-
They don't want to talk to each other force-wise, but they keep getting pushed into it.
That was Snoke.
Right. But so Kylo didn't
Or
want.
so Snoke says.
Kylo didn't want to see Rey either, right?
No one.
Oh,
wants
and
to
they're
see
like, "Can we not do this right now?"
Yeah, because Kylo needs Ray bands.
Damn it.
Take another shot.
Apparently, I need another shot.
Yeah. Or two.
Or 7.
Yeah.
All right, so now she sees like a shadow. I guess it's him.
That's Rope Happy. It looks like
No,
Han Solo.
I think that's Luke.
That's Han Solo.
I think it's
It's just
Luke.
her.
I think it's Luke from back in the day.
It's Ryan Johnson.
Oh,
It's Ryan Johnson.
That's who it is.
you were looking for yourself all along.
I think Luke fathers a child the mother doesn't want him to know, and hides her on
The bison.
Hydron Jakku. Yeah.
hides her on Jakku.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they
right-
never get into
Look,
where,
so
how-
then she continues and they're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
right
And
there.
she continues to cry
Yeah.
Yeah.
and cry and cry and cry and cry.
So she's
and cry.
telling him what happened to her in
Oh,
the
wow.
cave, and that's why they're connecting.
Oh, I get it. Connect the dots.
Ooh.
Like the emotional significance between both of them. Is that what the
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
Luke's like, you
they're
can't have
reaching
sex
out
with
to
her.
each other. Looks like, no, man. I
He's
already
your
went-
brother, man.
I already went through this, bro. Come on, stop.
Trust me, I was in love with my sister once, and it didn't work out well.
He's like, I already kissed her.
Oh,
He's like, no,
disgusting.
no, don't.
Yeah.
Luke's
That's
like-
why Luke's trying to stop him.
Oh, that's why Luke knows.
He's like, no, don't touch each other.
Yeah.
He's gonna take off his ladies' gloves.
Yep. Take off those gloves.
Touch me in all the right places.
Dude, look at he only has 4 fingers.
yeah.
They got a force connect through the universe.
Well, most people only have 4 fingers.
Oh yeah, and a thumb. Whoops.
Yeah.
Elliot.
Dude, Demolition Man.
You mean 8 fingers?
Ooh.
Oh. You used the Force for that answer.
Yeah.
Very clever, Johnny Skywalker. Till next time.
The force.
So couldn't he use this to find out where she was?
Yeah,
That's what he was trying to do. I thought the whole time.
And then Daddy Luke comes in.
No, don't be touching your sister.
Dude,
So
he just
apparently that-
ruined the hut. That jerk.
Apparently
Good as
that
cool
was practical
glove.
effects as well.
Don't you ruin the hut.
And now he's
No,
gone.
Luke's an expert at running huts.
He told me the truth
Hut ruiner.
Yeah.
about how you
Leave this.
tried to
now.
stab him with your lightsaber.
Yeah.
Hammer time.
Oh, dude, she just hit him where it hurts.
In the truth.
Yeah.
Dude, she's like about to
He
hit
takes
him.
an antenna.
Yeah.
So this is him using the Force to make extra weight out of the antenna
Okay,
to block
wax
the
on,
staff.
wax off. We get it. He's gonna show her that she can't hit him.
Yeah. And look, he just throws it away.
Oh, she's gonna kill him with the
damn.
lightsaber, and he's
Yeah.
like scared. What a wuss,
He would have
I
stopped
would
her.
be.
dude. Can't he just use the Force to like disintegrate her into the ocean?
Yeah. Look,
He
she
could-
just awoke the Force out of him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he closed himself off from the Force, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, okay.
And
Sorry.
it just awoke right now.
There's his giant ear. See?
Oh,
Giant ears.
she. Wait. Oh, I
Oh, you
missed,
missed
it.
it.
Hold on. I'm going. Let me see. I'm gonna pay attention on the next scene.
And then here we go.
He's trying to summon his ears.
yeah, apparently. I can't believe it's this big.
He could only use the Force to accomplish such a feat.
Yeah, again, like even this doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, I'm gonna kill my nephew.
Can't believe they're this big.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
He wants to chop one of them off with a lightsaber. Yeah, that's why. That was the real story. He wasn't trying to kill him. He would never kill him.
He was just trying to
He
trim his
only
ears.
wanted to chop one of his
my
ears
God.
off.
Yeah.
You guys are terrible.
No, seriously.
Adam Driver, there's nothing wrong with your ears. Let them fly, girl.
Little black girl. You go, girl. Oh god. Okay. Back to the. Okay, so Luke is now woke, right?
Yeah.
She
woke that Force out of him,
He
right out
woke
of
the
him.
hell out of that
She
guy.
erected the Force.
Yeah.
So to
Sure,
speak, out
the
of-
Force.
out of Mr. Old Luke when we touched hands, and
She saw the future just like Luke did back
See the
when
future,
Yoda tried
baby.
to tell him. But he even says it, or Yoda said it back in the day. He's like, it's only like one of many possibilities or some shit.
Sure.
Yeah, something to do with quantum.
so
Yeah.
so she's like tougher than Luke Skywalker. Basically, she is like the new Grandmaster Jedi. Then
Yeah.
basically,
But again, this story doesn't
She's
make any
Luke.
sense, like story-wise. Not there are different versions of it, but just in story-wise, where Luke's going to try to get rid of one of his students, and then suddenly she's flipped around and she wants to save Kylo Ren.
Right,
She spent
and
the
Well,
so
yeah.
right there, she's like, "Well, if
She's
Luke
looking-
Skywalker won't do
she's
it,
looking for
then
answers.
I'll go convert Kylo Ren to
Yeah. She's like,
to
I'll
the
just-
good side
she's
and
like, I'll
have
just-
him defeat Snoke."
She's
How's-
like,
mm.
I'll just do what you did back in the day with Darth Vader.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
man,
She's like, you're not gonna do anything, then I'll go fucking do it. And then
Duh.
he's like, okay.
it's just the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, it's just like, oh,
And then Luke's like, oh, I better fucking do nothing.
do the thing. Don't do the thing I did.
And then he
Before he's-
wants to burn him down, then he doesn't, and then Yoda does for him, and then he's
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
and
and that's
then,
the other
and
thing
then
is-
Rey already took him, so it doesn't even matter.
Right, and
a lot of this movie doesn't matter.
As a matter of fact, I'm sure that the whole reason Yoda stops him from going in is simply because
he already knows.
He knows Rey took the.
Yeah, he knows that she took the books. That's why he's like laughing at him.
And this should totally be Obi-Wan Kenobi. I guess they couldn't get
Yeah,
the rights for the likeness of Alec Guinness.
probably. Or it could have been Ewan McGregor. That would have made a little,
bought it.
a
Yeah,
little more
but
sense.
that's not the point at which Luke knew him. You know what
Maybe
I mean?
just show like an old picture in one of the old Jedi books of young Obi-Wan, and that's how he gets
Let him
the mental
touch it.
image. So that's what's projected in front of him, or something like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
But
So is Yoda like
I don't know if it's
dead
true or not.
ski? He is, right?
Yes, he's very dead.
He's been
Yeah,
dead
man,
for
he's
some
a
time.
ghost
He died
right
in-
now.
he
he's
died
literally
in-
a ghost.
In return-
I thought that was just him how he looks in real life.
No, he's a ghost, dude. He's blue,
Yeah.
He's always been bluish green. Yes.
I thought that's how he always looked.
Yeah.
and he just summoned a lightning bolt to burn down this tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
Frank Oz.
Why is he moving like gremlins?
Because he was a puppet.
He's a Muppet.
He's always been a puppet. Or he almost.
Except for
Muppet or
episode
puppet?
1.
Yeah.
Where he
Yeah,
was a
and
real
then
person.
they fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Episode 2. He was a puppet in episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then they changed him to CGI.
Well,
in
right
the-
now he's
in
just
the
a
DVD or
computer
Blu-ray or something like
hologram.
that.
He's not like a puppet.
He's a puppet, but I
He's
think they're
CGI.
transposing him in.
Yeah. No, that's a puppet.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Pause it. Go
absolutely.
look it up. Do some fact checking.
Sure are you? Question
It's
mark?
like
Sure are you?
it's gussied up to make it look like not a puppet.
Yoda hand up his ass he has.
Okay, guys. For the rest of the podcast, I'm gonna try to talk backwards.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm
No
not good
kidding.
at that.
Ooh, backwards talk you will.
I talk backwards even
See,
already.
Javier's- he's got it.
All right, Yoda's ears are moving.
Skywalker.
Let's compete. Yoda's ears versus
I would say Yoda's are probably more aerodynamic, but
Yeah.
versus
I feel like
Kylie
Kylo
Ro's
Ren's
ears.
got more girth.
Kylie Ren.
So if they skydived, who would
Kylie
reach
Ren-
the
Kylie
planet
Ren.
fastest?
Yeah.
I feel like Kylo Ren's could catch some air.
All right.
Yeah, his are more like parachutes. So yeah, I
ultimate-
feel like Yoda
Slow
would
down,
reach
it'll
the
drift
surface
down.
faster.
Ultimate comparison: Yoda versus Kylie Ren
Mm-hmm.
versus Space Horse.
Space Horse.
Okay.
What do you mean, Space Force?
The little horses that they freed, the ears. Remember?
They're
one
not
time?
even in the running. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they got some
yeah.
ears.
I guess Yoda and Space Force do have similar ears.
Yeah, they do have similar.
Yeah, it'd be a good,
Lazy design.
be a good battle.
Right. They had a bunch of long ears laying around in the creature shop.
Yeah.
They're like, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Stick him on a horse. Let's
Put
go.
him on a
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah, just
need
put them
some
right
pictures.
there.
What do you mean we can't afford pod races? We got to use horses.
We already did that.
Whose
for the
stupid
Anakin
idea
film.
was that?
Damn it.
Are you sure we can't use pod races? No. It's like fuck. We got to use the
Use
horses.
these dumb
Yeah.
horses.
Just use Yoda ears.
Yeah.
Make them different.
Well,
They're not horses. They got Yoda ears.
what's this with Yoda has?
About that. Yeah.
She's emperor.
Okay, so
Oh,
now
yeah,
Rose
she
is Rose flying this little
Emperor
ship.
Rose. She's busy turning Finn right now.
Turning Finn
She is.
or blowing Finn? I mean,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yes, the same
Both.
thing.
Yes.
That's how you turn someone.
Okay, so then what? So we got. Oh, he wants the. How does he know what this half crest is? I don't
And then
understand
apparently he's
He
not.
knows it's Haitian smell.
So he's like got like a half good side where he knows that he needs that to use to break in the thing, but he's not telling them because why would anybody tell anybody
And
the
he
right
lets-
thing
yeah,
that they're
and he lets
doing
her
in this
keep it.
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, why
he's
does he
like
give it
using it
back?
anyway just so he can seem like more of a cool bad guy because I need.
Well, what he should have
Some
said is when he
kind
got
of,
there, he should have been like, "Hey, I need to borrow that necklace real quick," and then bam, here you go back.
And
Bye.
Yeah.
now Finn is like. "Oh,
He's
you
like
could
trying to
give it
be
back to her."
fucking cool and
Dude,
sway
why
about
does
it.
Finn care? First
And
of all,
that whole scene right now is the fucking director with this movie.
Yeah.
why does Finn
But
care
it's
what
actually
this
just
dude does
doing
with
it to manipulate them to make
Yeah,
sure.
he's manipulating the viewer into trying to believe some other bullshit that doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah.
When he completely tells you at the end that it's not, it's something different, and it's
Yeah.
like you're obviously leading me into one direction, so blatantly to throw me off at the end, where it's just terrible.
Yeah.
It's like bad Shyamalan.
bad Shyamalan.
It's a pretty low bar too. Bad Shyamalan, like worse than The Village, or
I like The Village.
worse
Is
than
that's the one where they're all
what's
secluded in the little?
worst Shyamalan?
Yeah.
Happening?
No, it's kind. The village is kind of cool.
Yeah, I like The
It's
Village.
the happening is the one that I.
Yeah.
The,
I have not
where the
seen
plant,
The
where the
Happening.
plants try to take over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it is. That's the low bar.
That is the lowest of bars.
And then this right here, they literally
Or the
did this in a Clone Wars
Last-
episode.
Last Airbender.
where they
movie.
go or into a Rebels episode where they go into the just like the good versus
Sneaking.
bad gray area whole thing. Like that's straight out of the cartoon and it's in the movie for some reason.
Oh, this part is
the
cool.
support ships.
Where they're gonna like blow up all their little pods.
So this is what I get. Why are they not? Pardon. Why are they not catching up to him?
Well, they're
They're
just
not fast enough.
well, they're tailing them, and if they go through one more light time warp, like
Also, so why don't you just light speed ahead of
Yeah,
the
cut the
projected
shit, lady.
to projected trajectory?
Yeah,
and, like,
lady.
waiting for them or something.
okay, Poe is like defined purple hair, which any normal human being would.
Purple hair.
She's literally just saying whatever.
Oh, wait.
She's like,
She's
I don't
spewing
know.
quotes at him.
I,
He's like, give me the fucking details, lady. And she's like, the light, the spark, and the hope. And it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, here we go.
Like, look,
Why else
Though the
would,
ground
who else
was
wouldn't
burnt,
cause
everything
mutiny?
turned to
Like, he
ashes.
has the most
We will
level-headed
revive again.
reaction to this
The
lady.
sky is still blue. The crashing waves from long ago are unchanged. This is Earth. This is our planet. This dream is in the hearts of people. So long as they do not abandon it, it will not fade away. For the sake of tomorrow, keep a song in your heart. For the sake of our future, let us stop our crying and stand on our ground firmly.
Can you just repeat that for the rest of the podcast? I'd rather listen to that than the movie.
Captain Harlock.
Who?
Look it up.
Yeah. This guy's all about it.
She's like,
Okay,
she
now
can't
Maybe if
just,
she'd explain her plan, then none of this
she
would have
can't.
happened.
She can't just tell the most competent, highest person in command, best
look,
pilot,
I've got a plan.
warrior that they have, like the deal of what's happening with the fate of the rebel resistance.
Because then the movie would have been over. Because then the movie would have been over.
Is that so hard?
Instead, she's
I
like, no,
understand.
go do what I tell you. Damn it.
I mean,
she's like, nah, I gotta be bitchy about it.
I guess technically she
It's like, why?
could be like that. Technically,
Nah, she's gotta be a bitch about it.
That's why she's only a vice admiral.
dude, that's why
Poor
she has
leadership
purple
skills.
hair.
And,
Yeah, it was her purple hair.
yeah, purple hair.
It's all those damn quotes she keeps trying to shove in everybody.
Yeah.
Bitch, I asked you a question. Asked you for a fucking mental massage.
So, has this thing always been in there?
Sure. Why not?
Why not?
Let's just say why not.
What, the escape chamber?
Yeah.
She's like holding
Hold
a
on.
lightsaber
Wait,
close.
wait.
It's the rescue pod. That's what they replaced the rescue pod with.
Wait, so
I
she
guess so.
so she left the island to get into this escape pod, rescue pod.
Yeah, her and Chewie left because, like, I'm going to go to Kylo Ren because Luke won't do anything. Because she saw that Kylo Ren could maybe turn good in her little vision when they touched hands.
Right.
Yep. Because that makes perfect sense.
And then Kylo Ren's like, oh, I'm just going to wait for you.
As much as anything else. in this
Anakin
movie.
Skywalker is your true name. You've only forgotten it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Solo.
Gotta keep my feet on the ground.
Okay.
The only
my
part
name.
Keep reaching for the stars.
The part I do like about this movie is that even if the first one was a remake of the first movie, and then this one is a remake of the second and third movie put together, then the third movie has to be something different.
Let's really hope so.
that's
More
the-
fool you.
Yeah,
really
that's
hope
the
so.
only thing that is like I have
So-
really high hopes for is like they can't really do anything else because he already kind of did everything for them. So it's like it has to go into some other kind of weird new direction.
No, third movie, guarantee you, Cloud City. The only thing they haven't done.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, it's certainly the only environment they have.
So this guy just has a top on a monitor to like make the fuzziness go away. Is that
Yeah, that's
it
what
is?
happens.
Because this whole movie's full of idiots.
Okay.
This
Purple
guy's
hair.
playing with glow sticks back there.
She's like a stormtrooper in a what now?
Yeah.
She's like,
That's my
what?
thoughts exactly. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
what she's saying. We have to-
Maybe if you
Load
guys
the
would fucking
transports.
talk to each other, you wouldn't be
Yeah.
having this problem.
Dude, she just holds her up. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I like Poe. He's like, fuck you, lady.
Fuck
If
you.
you're not going to tell me what's going on, then I got to save the world.
Dude, he should just shoot her just for like, giving him attitude.
Yeah.
Stun them.
I love
Yeah.
how,
Oh,
Look,
a giant iron.
this is a Spaceball shot, dude.
Yeah.
That's straight out of Spaceballs.
Giant
Yeah.
And
iron.
it's in this movie.
Where
I can't
did
believe that Spaceball joke is
where
in
did
this
that-
movie.
Wait,
Pretty
is that
much.
really a joke?
Yeah,
Wait,
dude.
Where did the iron come
It
from?
was supposed to be a ship, and it was iron.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Kinda-
notice that.
And they
Yeah.
had to leave that in. And then a 2 hour and 15-minute movie,
Yeah.
they didn't cut that out.
Nope. They didn't need to.
What is it about the Empire that negates safety rails? Why don't they ever have safety rails around any of their?
You gotta be on point, man. You gotta be a
Dude,
straight.
that would freak me out.
Yeah.
You gotta stay up.
Hey, look, they have like
You
a
gotta
little.
stay straight.
They have a dark R2D2.
They have a dark
It's
BB-88,
It's BB9, isn't it?
Oh, really?
BB9.
Yeah, that's what.
They have to show diversity even among the bots.
Yeah.
That's
Smart
right.
diversity.
They can't all be white and orange.
Droid
man.
lives
They're
better.
Empire.
I know.
Empire's all white. and
Another
black.
rehashing
Okay, now we got Kylo
dialogue
Ren.
even.
Kylo Ren about to
Topic.
cry while
Yeah.
taking up
And this is the third movie.
Ray
Yeah.
into the while he's taking her up in the elevator to like what to go to the Nazi village.
I meant like Return of the Jedi.
Word.
Word up.
Dude, they're about to kiss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lean in closer.
Dude, I would use the Force.
Use those ears. You can flap her away.
Like,
Dude, you're not using the Force? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
you will kiss me. Okay. So they're
Isn't that?
so he's about to toss her over to Giant Lizard Man,
Tiny lizard man or regular sized lizard man.
Okay, look at this.
Snorks.
Back to Red
He's a
Rum.
tall guy.
Yeah.
Back to Red Rum. Slash semi.
His guards
Nazi.
suck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, his guards are not even like guarding
I'm
him.
more impressed by the backup dancers from that Macaulay Minogue video than I am
yeah,
the
everywhere.
Praetorian Guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Praetorian
that's
Guard
where they,
people.
That's where they got. That's where they got it. Hold on, let me see if I can.
That's where
find
they
it.
got their designs from
Yeah.
Kali
So-
Ren Minogue.
Yeah. Can't get you out of my head.
Can't get you out of my head.
For all you
Damn.
listeners out there, if you just YouTube Kylie Minogue, can't get you out of my head. It's literally this scene is taken from that. The color scheme,
Yeah,
the
it is.
effects, even the guards, except
Yeah.
to Johnny's
And he
Johnny
could have done that with
Skywalker's
a piece of
point.
copper.
Yeah, you know, the
Their
dancers,
performance is better.
No,
The
it had to be
dancers are better
Peruvian smelt or
in
whatever
that.
the hell that
Yeah.
was.
Hazian, yeah.
Haitian.
Peruvian. Did you say Peruvian?
Peruvian smelt.
Yeah.
It's that Peruvian smelt.
Like, get out of my way.
I am. I hail from the mountainside of Colombia. South
Do you know?
America. Yes.
Peruvian
I-
brethren.
And I hail from Baltimore.
Right. So he's got the talk.
Beam
Right.
out.
Listen.
Mm.
He says, right.
What? I didn't hear anything.
Hold on, I'm looking for something.
They're listening for like a plot.
I'm looking
point.
for plot.
We're looking for
I'm
a
looking for
plot point in
plot
this
holes.
movie
Hold
somewhere.
on.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting plot holes.
Hey, dude. What? What are you, Bugs Bunny? No.
Elmer or
No, yeah. Who's
Elmer
that?
Fudd.
Elmer Fudd, yeah.
Oh yeah, Elmer Fudd.
Oh,
Look, at least she knows how to fucking shoot somebody back.
Who? Purple hair?
Yeah.
Dude, I would have like had her
sealed it
hung
up.
for high treason against this mutiny.
Yeah.
Listening. So
Is that
Poe.
Borat? That guy right there, Borat.
no,
No.
it's Poe
Yeah, it is.
Dameron. It's Oscar Isaac.
Poe, man.
No.
Oscar Isaac. Llewellyn Davis.
Yeah.
No, that guy right there. Oh, it is him.
No, but
All right, so
Do you
now
see it?
Finn has discovered that he's about to be like swindled. Is that it?
No, they're just dumb because they brought their droid with them when
Right.
they shouldn't have because he didn't do anything to help them
yeah.
except give them the
So-
intercom.
Okay, maybe it didn't. I don't know.
Clarissa explains it all. Okay, there's Poe.
There's
so maybe-
no way that
What's his
he's
face?
hearing what Poe is saying
That's true.
at all at any time.
Well. Look who it is.
Yeah.
It's the Rebel Scum.
Look, he's even covering the microphone.
Okay, so they just cornered
No, that's a jump
Rose
thing,
and
isn't it?
Finn, and they're about
That's
to
a jump
blast
lever.
him.
Oh, that's the jump lever.
Yeah.
Oh, enter who's this girl?
Phasma,
Phasma.
Phasma for no reason.
Yeah.
Captain Phantasm.
Dude, that's got to be heavy to walk around in for this lady.
I'm sure it's all like.
Look,
real
he says
lightweight
they didn't make
plastic.
it,
Yeah.
and then that's
like,
over. Communications ended.
Yeah.
At no point did Benicio del Toro's character ever hear of any information that the rebels were doing currently.
Nope.
Not only that, but of what they would have been doing beyond anything that he would have known.
right.
He knows more information than Finn and Rose do about the rebel fleet, apparently.
Yeah, somehow.
This is what the movie's telling me.
Yeah. Yep.
Am I wrong?
No, apparently you're not wrong.
Dude, I smell a
yeah.
fishy Star Wars plot.
Plot holes.
There's so many
Well,
plot holes in this movie. It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
It's
The
more
first
hole-
one being with this
Benicio del
lady's purple
Toro is
hair.
like, I sold them information about your rebel fleet.
It's more hole than movie.
And then he knows more about
It's
the
more
rebel
hole
fleet.
than movie.
He knows more about the rebel fleet than Finn and Rose do about their own people.
Right.
That this random person that they met on some random planet
Dude,
sells them out to. It's like, how? Where did you get this information from? And how?
And more importantly, why?
Yeah.
If he's not on either side, he's just a great character that's like, hey, I fucked you over. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya.
Yep.
Hey, you can't trust me. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess like how Han Solo wanted to be, but then wasn't because he came around and
Okay, here's the other thing: is with all the droids they have sitting around her, why does she have to be the one to stay behind the fucking ship?
That's
Well,
true.
They have to be heroic. And one of the other ships, they did show the captain go down with the ship.
Well, and I get that, and I'm cool with
No, but
that.
that
and all
was on
that
the other
stuff,
side, right?
But
No,
if
that
she's
was
like so
earlier in the
fucking-
movie.
She's so fucking important.
Oh, the black dude. He was
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
captain's chair.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first.
She's just doing the
sacrifice,
same
so-
thing that he was doing.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
yeah,
Going
have
down with
to.
the ship.
Apparently Finn can't.
She doesn't want to be heroic, even though she has to be. Oh.
Okay, so now we're at the scene
Yeah.
where Big
It's only-
Lizard
She only
dude.
has to be heroic because she
This,
fucked up so
to be
bad.
fair,
Yeah.
this whole part right here, from the beginning to the end of this fight, this is the best part of the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
This is really this makes the whole movie. Although it also destroys everything they set up in the last movie.
Yeah.
Snoke's about to die, the lightsaber's about to be destroyed, and Rey's about to find out that her family are nobody.
Right. So
Wait, her family is what?
previous
nobody.
movie didn't matter.
Pretty much the first movie doesn't matter exactly.
Yeah. Except now it will again because they're gonna bring it right back.
Wait,
to the
is-
third one.
Well,
exactly.
it's this movie that doesn't matter. Because
Yeah.
This movie exactly. People are they're gonna use the third movie.
yeah.
To try to make them forget that
They're
this
gonna-
movie existed.
Yeah.
Is Rey in Rogue One? No, right?
No. No, that
Nobody's
character's
in
name
Rogue,
is
man.
Anso.
Nobody's in Rogue One.
Dude, that's the best one.
Mickelson's in Rogue One.
Okay,
So
so
never heard from.
There's
him.
no main characters in Rogue One.
dude, I thought it was Forrest Whitaker.
Not true. Leia's in there.
There are main characters, as in the movie has.
Oh,
main
but none
characters,
from the
but none from the
Star
Star Wars
Wars.
canon.
Nope.
Whoop, sorry, excuse me.
I thought
I think I just broke the chair. Oh well.
Just sit still.
just don't breathe. All right, so now we got Frogman who's interrogating
Frogman,
yeah.
Ray, and
Davros?
Kylie
Nah.
Ren is just chilling in the back, just kind of in the background.
Taking it as he always does,
Yeah.
like a little bee.
In the back, yes.
Oh, he's gonna touch her with his frog-like hands.
Ew, he does have weird hands.
Yeah.
Hands. Look at his face. It's like
He's a lot bigger than I thought.
I always
actually.
feel really bad for Andy Serkis, who never gets to appear on screen as himself.
He's always.
I thought that was himself.
He's
Yeah,
a dir- he's a
this is
director.
actually what Andy Serkis looks like. He's actually an 11-foot tall old man.
Yeah.
I thought
yeah.
that
He's
yeah.
a director now, though, isn't he?
He does a lot of directing, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Of what,
And
like-
he did have a very limited makeup due for Black Panther, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's siphoning the information out of her head, like how Kylo Ren was doing to everybody else, and say, "Look, this is the only reason. This is the only thing that he. This is when he finds out what's happening." Or no, he found out earlier.
Wait, how does he know though? How does he know what's going on?
Because
But-
Leia's about to tell him.
Yeah.
And he's like,
But
"You
Benicio del
stay
Toro-
back."
What the fuck is his name? Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del
Poe
Toro.
Dameron.
No, what's his character's name?
The swindler dude, the traitor dude. Not
Yeah.
the swindler. The swindler.
DJ?
What's his name?
Douche McBaggerson.
No.
Nobody knows his name.
I thought it was DJ.
Okay,
I think
DJ.
It is I think it is DJ.
Okay, DJ knows more than Finn and Rose apparently about the
Yeah.
Rebel fleet.
Somehow.
Well, he knows a lot about life and experience, so like
Right.
So
by
like,
virtue he knows a lot more about
you know,
like how rebels and people get along.
I mean, it is Benicio
existence.
del Toro, so that does make sense.
Yes.
He would.
He's a very spiritual man.
And he's in touch with the Force, I guess. I don't know.
and he was in Day of the Dead, right?
Usual Suspects.
Was he?
Not the horror movie. That wasn't there like it's like Sicario, Day of the Dead.
Sicario.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
Sicario, Day of the Soldado.
Yeah.
He's in both of them.
Oh, Day of the Soldiers and all that.
Yeah.
Dude, okay,
Dun,
so this
dun,
lady
dun,
is going to sacrifice her hair for the universe.
Apparently, for the good of us all.
Yeah.
Because she's a Halo angel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and her stupid halo over her stupid head.
Yep.
Okay, now we got Rose and Finn both on their knees in
Mm.
front of Mr. Ginger Man.
Yeah.
And
So
he's
this part-
approaching-
this is the
oh,
part-
that looks so naughty.
Out of all the parts of this movie that I
Is it-
don't understand, this is the main one.
He just slapped
Yeah.
him.
But it's barely. It was like a little bitch slap. It was like a.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't hurt me.
Dude,
No.
that was funny.
Yeah.
That was the best part of this franchise.
That seems like an awful lot of money for people that they had already captured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's also the.
And then listen to what he says here. Like, just listen.
Well, listen.
We got caught. I could have did a deal.
Listen to Gleason.
We're listening. Decloaking scan.
So
Oh, well.
So what's the whole thing, Johnny Skywalker? What's the big plot?
The big plot.
The
is-
information that somehow Benicio del Toro told them
Right.
was useful for enough for them to realize that the pods were escaping from the main ship,
Right. And
which I don't understand.
Now they're targeting the escape
Dude,
pods.
they just blew up the first pod, yo. That is like so messed up.
The real question is, how did he know?
Yeah.
What? That's what That's what I don't understand is how did Benicio del Toro know to tell them to run? I guess they didn't. He didn't specifically tell them to run a decloaking scan,
Right.
but he told them what? I don't. That's what I don't
Yeah,
understand.
What could he have told them that was worth?
What did he have that?
It was worth a pallet
Telling-
load of money.
Yeah.
And a ship to get the hell away.
For them to realize that
Yeah.
the fucking rebels are escaping their ships, like
Right. Yeah.
That's what I don't understand.
What's he telling him?
Okay, we
Like
got-
Finn says it, he's like, with what? And
Yeah.
I'm like, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, this is hilarious. Stoomp.
Ow, dude, he just like
Right.
the Force lightsabered her in the back of the head.
The Force of Clunkins.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, this is just the third movie, or Return of the Jedi over again.
Essentially, yes.
Just Emperor showing them, oh, this is your fate of your rebels. Everybody's going to die if you don't join
Your
me right now."
overconfidence is your weakness. Your faith in your friends is yours.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
At least she
took
tries to
Kylo
do
Ren,
something.
Okay. And the guards
And,
aren't
like,
doing anything.
If
They're
you're going to
just,
kill Snoke off in this movie as a character, like, why not have him go in, like, a really cool fashion? Like, if Kylo Ren and Rey actually did join forces to, like, fight him.
Yeah.
Because that's his
that
fate.
should have been like an ultimate fight, right?
That's his fate anyway in the movie. So if that's what's gonna happen, then why not have it happen like in a really awesome way instead of them just
Why not
fighting
just
his guards?
They should have just reshot this entire movie.
Yeah,
They should have had the two of us sit here and direct it.
yeah, that's what I've been saying ever since the prequels.
Destiny.
All right, we got
But like,
Frogman
and then
pissed.
yeah, he's gonna kill his guards and go against them anyway. So I mean, I guess the only way he could have taken him out
So
is
this
because
is-
behind his back without him knowing, which is really stupid in itself.
So this is Kylie Ren's final test to execute Rey.
Pathetic child.
Frogman is very.
And then this
determined.
guy's
Why not?
like,
Why
I'm
can't
go-
you be betrayed?
I'm
You're
going-
about to be betrayed.
I'm going to-
So what is it about you that means that you think you can't be betrayed?
I'm going to kill myself with how much power I have.
Essentially, yeah.
You won't believe how powerful I am that I am able to kill
Everyone's-
myself so
I'm gonna
easily.
die.
You won't even believe it.
I'm gonna.
You
die
won't even believe that
myself.
it's possible that I kill myself with how powerful I am.
That's how powerful I am.
That's what he's saying right now.
Yeah. Whoops.
Okay, so
I hate
Kylie
when
Ren
that
just
happens.
sidestabbed Frogman in the side,
Yep.
but
I
he
know.
shouldn't be dead if that's a holographic image, right?
It's not a holographic.
That's his
image.
gold robe.
Yeah. That's actual
Oh.
him.
It's him.
The
Now-
giant one was a
And this
hologram.
right here, this scene is my. I think this is the best lightsaber battle.
Oh man.
Oh, really?
It's
Dude,
on. It's
there
at
was-
least on par with episode 1.
Okay, here we go. They're gonna do the
Close
little.
to.
Let's see. Here we go. Slow mo.
The only thing I don't like about it is it's not lightsaber
Wait.
versus lightsaber.
Why don't
True,
the other
true.
why don't the other guards?
it's not even a lightsaber
She just
battle,
kicked 3
technically.
guards at one time. Why doesn't?
more like
Why
a-
don't they have lightsabers? They have like
They have like little weird
yeah, but wouldn't-
lightsabers,
No, they don't. They don't have lightsabers.
They have energy weapons.
energy swords.
Where? I
Maybe
don't see-
they
I don't
have
see
they have
any-
laser swords,
How?
but they have
I don't
lightsabers.
Just
see-
watch, you'll see.
No, they're holding regular swords.
They're all
which
glowy
a
though.
lightsaber would normally just zoom right through.
They're glowy.
No, they're not. Okay.
And he's
Bet.
like,
Believe,
he's
son.
like, I'm
Believe.
Benicio del Toro, so I get to get
It's the
away.
same. It's the
because
same way
that's how cool I am.
that Finn was able to use the lightsaber against the guy with the battalion in the last movie.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
See, look.
Wait. No,
They're
that
glowy.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
they're the same kind of weapon that Kylo Ren has, where it's like half a lightsaber.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
got glowing energy parts.
Yeah.
That one's glowing. That guy's holding his own glow.
He's about to choke her ass.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nice.
Oh, now it doesn't.
And look, she
like,
throws
just,
it.
It doesn't just scar you. Now it goes through you. Now conveniently.
Yeah.
How much force you put into it?
Okay. How much force you put in? Okay.
Force.
Dude, but Kylie Ren has the levitation powers. He can just make them float away. I don't know why he doesn't do that.
He could, yeah. In the video games, you could just force blast everybody away from you.
Yeah. Okay, so they do have glowy stuff. I'll give you that one. They do have
Look, she got a cool
glowy,
scar.
glowy laser sword type weapons.
I want a laser
That was
sword.
cool. At least he kills a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Right.
I
She
think
can
he
barely
kills-
handle
I
one.
think he kills all of
I'm
them.
impressed Rey has any kind of skills at all.
Yeah.
Well, she almost
She
killed
is kinda-
Kylie Ren
she's,
last movie.
She's swinging it wildly. She's just kind of swinging it back and forth at him. Meanwhile, he's like taking weapons
She's
away.
still
out of their
holding her
hands.
own against what you presume to be incredibly well-trained fighters. You know what I
Snoke's
mean?
royal guard.
Yeah.
Which can't even do anything apparently,
Yeah.
except almost kill Kylo Ren.
Yeah, because he kind of sucks.
Yeah, he sucks too.
right, here
So
we
the
go.
point is,
she's holding
Snoke
his
sucks.
arm.
His guards suck.
So
Ray
that's
sucks.
That's where Arya got it from. Yeah.
That's exactly where Arya got it from.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's how you
Yeah.
kill the White Walker.
Bloop. That's
That right there is my favorite part.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was kind of cool. That was cool.
how you use a lightsaber.
Laser sword, aka lightsaber, through your eye. We'll do it.
And look, he's like, I'm not gonna throw it back to you. I'm just gonna hold it.
Yeah, but
Now, where is Luke Skywalker's lightsaber? Oh, he threw it off the mountain.
He's holding it
in
instead.
Kylo Ren's hand.
yeah,
Wait, I thought Luke threw it off the mountain.
yeah, Ray went down and got it.
That's
then
the one she's been using this whole
And
time.
took it
Oh,
with her,
that's
yeah.
whoops. That's right. I was actually not paying attention for the last hour and 53 minutes. now that you've reminded me.
Most people didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you've reminded
Least
me.
of all the
A
director.
lot of this movie is phasing in and out.
Yeah,
I,
made for millennials apparently.
yes.
For millennials, by millennials.
For
Yeah.
millennials only.
You won't even realize there's plot holes.
Guys, I'm offended. I'm a millennial.
You were the furthest thing from a millennial I've ever met.
I'm an old bastard.
You managed to hold down a job, sir.
I'm an old bastard.
I do have a job. I forgot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm not a millennial. All right.
You're a Xenium.
A what?
Look it up.
No, no more.
Xeni. You're a xenomorph.
You know,
He is-
You're a xenomorphinil.
Jay, Xenomorphenial, JVR, to wake me up. Can you please, give me? Can you please read off the Ben-Hur's on this goddamn minute, time, whatever it is?
Yes.
We got like at least 20 minutes left.
yeah, I can't believe this movie is like over half.
Yeah,
an
it
hour.
does. Yeah, at least a half hour left in this.
And-
They really needed that iron scene.
Yeah,
But
big
yeah.
time.
The floating iron
Yeah.
in space.
Yeah, that was totally.
Hey, that was
necessary for the
essential.
plot.
This is necessary to show the iron.
Yeah, but so far, well, the movie in total is 152 minutes, so 0.67 her. And right now we're, what are we in? About an hour and 50 minutes.
Give me the
We're-
kilometers, man.
We're approximately we're approximately 152 minutes into this so-called movie.
No,
Jesus.
we're 100.
It feels like 152 years into it. I'll be honest with you.
wait, how long? We're not 110 minutes.
Yeah, we're 110 minutes in.
Uh-oh.
An hour and 50 minutes. Yeah.
It only feels like 100.
Yeah, there's like 20 minutes
No,
left.
did I say? Okay.
So yeah, we're 0.49 her right
Look,
now.
after 20 ships blow up, she's like, okay,
This
I'll finally
to-
do
this
something
totally
about it.
should have been her first move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait, what's she doing? This
The scenes are mixed up.
biatch. What's she doing? What's she doing?
Something cool, finally.
She's gonna like offload herself into the thing, into the
Yeah.
ship?
Which is looks cool, but we got our own problems with this.
Yeah.
Is she gonna use-
Jimmy explained it to me earlier. It breaks the universe, physics, apparently.
What?
It really does.
Hold on, wait till it happens.
Okay. All right, Jimmy.
Look,
we
she's
will-
all sad, puppy faced, because she's like,
Aw.
oh, wait, the bad guy's bad? Wait a second.
Wait,
touch hands.
couldn't have believed it.
She's
Dude,
like, I know.
She almost
she's
turns right here.
mesmerized.
Here's where she almost turns.
She knows you're an idiot, and she's like, just give me that goddamn sword so I can cut you down.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fighting for the laser sword,
Yeah.
aka lightsaber.
So the siblings are fighting over the
toys.
grandpa's heirloom
Future
right here.
siblings.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's literally the last thing left. So Snoke dead, Rey's parents nobody, and the lightsaber's destroyed.
Yeah.
Everything is wrong and bad.
Wait,
with
who
the world.
tells Rey that her parents are nobody?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren
does.
pretty
How
much
does
tells
he
her.
know?
Yeah.
He
He
tells.
said
He
he can
says
see
who,
it.
He says, "Who are they?" And then she says they're nobody. She says they're nobody, and then he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah, they sold you for whatever."
Oh,
blah, blah,
really?
blah,
For
blah,
drinking
yeah.
money, which I thought
Dude.
about.
Which
selling
is
my
what
kids
I
for
was
money
like
drinking
weird
Not a bad
that
idea.
she says it, that he kind of like he like
money. Picks up on it.
puts it in her mind pretty much
Mm.
that they're nobody or whatever. Which he probably realized who they are in reality.
Do you
And
think
he
so?
realized
Do you
he-
think he knows?
He, of course, I would
you
assume
think
he
he
would know.
knows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not entirely sure he knows.
that's
right
why he's
now.
trying to turn her the whole time.
Okay, so now they're doing.
So he wanted to go
No, but
against
maybe,
her.
but maybe that's why he decides not to kill her and kill.
Yeah,
Snoke
and that's
instead.
a part of his good side at the same time.
Won't kill family.
Yeah, if he knows who she is, then it's less likely for him to kill her,
Now this happens.
especially if they're related.
Boom.
lightsaber destroyed.
Oh, she.
Why didn't she just do that in the first place?
She time warped. Wait, why does it affect all of them?
Hold those a little slow.
Why does her ship go through all of them?
Everything behind it,
Debris
Yeah.
debris.
Debris.
Okay,
and
so she
and
time
the
warped
Snoke ship
through
was
them?
like fucking giant.
Huge, yeah. It's massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she waited for how long to do that? Like, come on, lady.
The
Yeah,
most-
they blew up like 10, 15, like at least 10 ships.
Yeah. And
then Finn's like, I'll get waken up by a dragging
Finn
Rose.
is still alive
Yeah.
somehow, some way. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Dragon Rose. I like that.
The first scene before this was they're literally about to get executed, and then Phasma is somehow away, and then now coming back with more troops. Like, how far did they get flown away?
Yeah.
Just the spacing of it seems weird.
Yeah.
I mean, but look how cool Phasma is.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Dude, if she was Kylo Ren, that would be so much fucking sweeter.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'd totally buy that.
Like, if Kylo Ren, even if he didn't even have the helmet, like, if he just had the silver armor, like, his character would be, like, 50% cooler.
Really?
I agree.
I'm still mad that he's not wearing his little helmet.
But Phasma's pretty sweet, dude. She got that rifle. She got that weird, like, half cape.
Yeah.
And she got the chrome armor.
I'd be very,
that spear?
I'd be very, very into this. Her being a much bigger character.
Yeah.
She's gonna be in the third one, dude. There's no way.
I really hope so, dude. Because if this is her death scene,
Yeah.
then they way over.
Look how sweet she looks on screen.
Yeah, she does look cool. Not as cool as Kylie Ren's mask, but she looks cool.
Yeah.
She's awfully large for a woman.
Dude, she's Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah, she's a big woman.
Yeah.
Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah, a lot of Game of Thrones actors pop up in here.
Wait,
Yeah.
she's who?
She's in Game of Thrones.
Really?
An actress. Now look, I love how she's like automatically got the pistol shooting.
Yeah.
She's fucking sweet.
Foom.
And then she only gets taken out by a pot shot, like a cheap shot.
Yeah.
Because there's no other way he could have gotten around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how? Again, laser sword. Okay.
And her
how
chrome-
does it not completely annihilate her? Cut her in
Her
half.
chrome.
It's not a laser sword.
Lightsaber.
It's a club.
Yeah.
Wait.
her-
Oh, it's not. It's not a lightsaber.
Yeah, no, he's using one of those batons from the last movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay, never mind. Okay, now she just fell into a pit of fire.
And her chrome armor is supposed to be resilient to fire and all that because it was supposed to be made out of some crazy
And
material.
yet he was able to it's apparently
to bash her face.
if I
in.
recall correctly, it's made out of the hull of the original Death Star.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
made out of like some crazy strong metal material. That's why it's all
So
chrome.
how
and-
did this weak ass traitor bastard like
he got a cheap shot in,
poke
dude?
a hole in there?
He got a cheap shot in, yeah.
Yeah.
But how did he like break the eye
how did
hole
he
out?
break it?
Yeah.
How did he break it? Okay, now we got old geezer frog.
It's
man.
fire resistant, not
Not
electric
proof.
baton resistant.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
We got Ginger Man here, and he's looking around, and he finds.
This is
Kylo
my
Ren.
favorite part right here.
Gingerhead Man.
He's like, I'm gonna take this fucker out right here.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Waited too long, dude. Waited
Yeah.
too long, son.
Dude, he
Honnux is the best.
that would have been like his. That's actually a perfect scene.
Yeah.
He like that would have been.
He's
cool.
like, I'm gonna take this fucker out.
because the whole the king is dead.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all his guards are dead.
Yeah.
Damn, that would have been.
And
funny.
Hux is awesome just for that.
Yeah, that's good.
And they've been fighting the whole time.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Finish this.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Lead is
King is-
dead.
The king is dead.
Yeah,
Long
my
live the
army.
king.
He is the general.
But now he doesn't have the force though, so there's no way he could like overpower Kylie Ren.
He's just physically or
Oh,
forcefully more powerful than
Like
Hux.
on an organizational structure.
Seriously, all you do is hold a lightsaber for the first time and probably get a couple good blows in.
Who, Hux?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. If Finn could do what he did, imagine what Hux could do with the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Okay, we
That's
got.
She looks
a great
drugged out.
shot. Yeah, she is really high.
Wait,
she
that-
is really
that's Carrie
high.
Fisher not acting.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh man, that's sad.
These little guys are just.
dude, ice
There,
dogs.
Foxes?
Okay, so now this guy's yelling and coming. And
We can
has-
tell.
You got a whole another half hour to go with this.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nah, it's like
There's
20
no
minutes.
way.
20,
It's
whatever
like
it
4
is.
hours.
It only feels like 4 hours.
Hey guys, wake me up when the credits roll.
Yeah, right.
When we
I'll
go
give you
go?
my opinion. I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. I'm gonna take a nap in the meantime.
I'll give you my final thoughts now and just wake me up when it's over.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you ahead of time. By the time I'm
What?
done giving you my final thoughts, the movie will be over.
What are they mining here? Like, what was this mine? It's pink rocks. What's
Salt.
Yeah. Need the pink rocks.
They were searching for pink hair, like the lady's hair.
Yeah,
They're
Purple
they're
hair.
hunting crystal fox fur.
Yeah.
Ah.
They
Dude,
just said
cruelty
this-
against
mineral
crystal
pen.
foxes.
Yeah.
They skin their ice sheets alive.
What do you think this movie's about?
Dude, there's Rose. And Finn.
And yes,
oh,
that's all that's left.
Dude, that thing, they took that from Battleship, where you have to...
Oh, yeah.
It is straight up.
Battleship.
I want my Battleship to look like that.
Dude, I swear.
You sunk my Star Destroyer.
Yeah. Star Wars Battleship. How is that not a thing? I'm sure it is.
What?
Yeah.
Like,
Just the game Battleship of Star Wars.
wasn't Rihanna in a Battleship movie?
Sure.
I think so.
If you want to go there.
I'd like to talk about anything other than
Rihanna.
Wait, wasn't Liam Neeson in Battleship as well?
Oh, God. The
Oh,
connection.
God, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, that poor man.
Yeah, poor man. And the connection too.
Ever since his wife died, he just gets in shittier and shittier movies.
Yeah.
That's
isn't
his.
that one
That's
commuter?
his.
Man
That's
can't
his.
even go to work.
That's his therapy. He even literally said it. He was like, "I just got to work."
Was his wife
And then
in
that was
a,
Taken.
was
That
it-
was literally right after his wife died. He did
Was that-
Taken.
was
That
she
was
in
like
a-
his big hit.
Was
It
she in a
was
skiing accident? Is
I
that
don't
what-
No,
know.
horseback riding accident.
Oh man, that sucks.
Dude, that's terrible.
Like Christopher Reeve.
Exactly. Except she did not survive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
All right, so now we're at the scene where...
Bring it.
I hope Qui-Gon Liam Neeson comes back as a ghost in the last movie.
Dude, I totally hope that they were able to bring him back somehow.
Yeah, right.
They were supposed to do it for the end of the third movie, but he was like, they're not,
They're not paying me.
I'm not going to do it for the 4 seconds of screen time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe not.
Now he'll do it.
Let's hope so.
If you'll do Taken 3,
Yeah.
let's hope you can do Star Wars 9. Come on.
Come on,
Taken 3,
Liam.
Star Wars 9.
I mean, if he's in the, that would be so
Score at
perfect
halftime.
if he's in episode 1
I'll be
and
very
episode
happy.
9 only. Like, that's pretty cool.
Hey, guys,
Yeah.
wake me up in 30 minutes. No, but
When we go.
wasn't... Do they already have in pre-production the 10th movie, the next
Yeah,
three?
yeah.
Really?
There's another trilogy. I don't know what the fuck. It's
Are they
supposed to
gonna
be
be
Ryan
longer?
Johnson, the dude that made this movie, is supposed to have his own trilogy. And then the Game of Thrones showrunners have their own trilogy lined up.
I thought they were doing a television series. Or are they doing the trilogy?
I thought it was their own other separate trilogy.
Who knows at this
It,
point?
I
could
don't
be
know.
a TV
There's-
thing. I don't know.
There's so much.
I think,
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's going to depend on how well number 9 does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
And
I agree.
Disney Plus and whatever,
It-
and
it had-
Mandalorian and all that.
It's got to save Solo. It's got to
Right.
It's got to.
I wish I had the revenue figures on Solo. They must
They
have
were
been
bad.
dismal.
Yeah, they
compared
were
to-
really bad.
Now,
I'll
what
tell
year
you
did that
this:
come out?
as a Star Wars fanatic, okay, like I said, I saw all these movies like 2 to 3 times a day they open, and several times in the theater. I saw Solo once in the theater,
Really?
Yeah.
and decided I was not going to go back. And I do own it on Blu-ray, but only really to complete my collection.
Really?
It is much better. I'll tell you this: it is much better on the small screen, like on a Sunday afternoon when you don't have anything else to do.
The
put your
action's
feet up,
cool
have
in
a
that
couple of
movie.
beer. It's great.
Like,
It's
in the background.
It is shitty.
Yeah,
it is
it's a
shitty
good
on the big
background
screen.
movie.
It's a great
No
background
way.
movie. It's shitty on the
Alright,
big
I'm gonna
screen.
look up the revenues on that one. I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
Nah, there's like
Point of
the same thing
made
with
us-
Rogue One and Solo. Is like I like the cinematography, I like the direction, the art direction, and like just the way the characters look and all
Sure.
everything. Just the set design thing with all these movies, they look fine. Like they're aesthetically
Yeah.
fine, and they're shot good, but just the story is not there, and that detracts from everything.
We should
because
totally
all
do-
the older movies had was the story, and the graphics and everything were extra on top.
If
It
you
was
guys
on
ever
top of
decide
the
to do
story.
Solo, please have me back because I would love to sit here and spend 2 hours trashing Solo.
Is it longer
Yeah,
than
yeah.
this movie?
No,
It
no,
only
I'm sure
feels
it's
like it.
shorter.
It is shorter, but it feels longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of action part, like the
Oh, okay, guys.
cool action parts in Solo that I like,
the
like the
n- the
train
numbers-
sequence, and like the end part is pretty cool.
The numbers speak for themselves.
And I love what's her name from Game
Let's
of
hear
Thrones.
it.
Through a quick Google search on my phone, the Solo movie had an estimated production budget of $275 million, but grossed $213 million in the U.S. and Canada.
Oh.
And 179 in other territories.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it was
Barely
really,
profitable.
Really,
They actually might have lost
bad.
money on that. You
Really
consider
bad.
whatchamacallit?
That is a shame.
promotion.
Really,
Yeah.
really,
Oh, yeah,
really,
promotion, yeah,
really
yeah.
bad, really bad. Yeah, continuous promotion expense. So yeah, that's just like compared to this Last Jedi ranked in, again to remind everyone, 620 million.
Yeah.
So yeah, 620 and then down to 213.
Right.
Domestic. Those are domestic numbers, which is
These movies are the highest grossing movies ever, like
So
that come out.
For comparison
So,
purposes, do the numbers on Venom production budget versus.
Oh, I would love to know that. Because,
Venom.
why Venom?
because
Venom sucked balls.
yeah.
Well, compared to Solo, I mean, I don't know. Like,
That
Just
is
from
a
a-
tough call.
from a-
Which is
I
the
don't know.
worst movie?
I don't know what you're comparing.
No,
I'm trying to get to a
numbers,
point here.
numbers wise.
I'm trying to get to a point here.
What?
Okay, so final budget. Again, this is through a quick Google search, guys. Final budget that Sony allocated was 100 million. That was the production budget.
Right.
Okay.
Now let me look up the revenue. One
Right.
second here.
And look, Chewie's doing the work in the
Yeah.
caves,
Okay, domestic box office for
flying the
Venom,
shit by
which came out
himself.
in
He don't need no
2018.
co-pilot. Look, get the fuck
Domestic-
out of here,
Domestic
Pog.
box office 213 million.
Right.
Wow.
200, so that came in the same
At least it
as
doubled.
Solo.
Right.
That's the same.
But it costs us third as much.
Yeah, that's the same. Basically, the same revenue amount as Solo, and Venom sucked. I
Yeah.
heard.
It was terrible.
Even though I think Tom
So
Hardy's
what was
awesome.
international on Venom?
International.
Why
international,
don't they just drop this thing closer to the door?
Right.
I don't know.
international on Venom was much greater at 640
They don't have
million.
any guns
See?
against
So
them.
huge, humongous international.
Exactly.
Cost a third as much and made like 3 times the money. I mean, no brainer, right?
Yeah.
Once again, this movie doesn't make any sense.
275 million production for Solo,
Yeah.
and 100. Yeah, about a third. 100 million for production on Venom. Wow, that
Right.
says a lot about
Right.
the Solo movie.
So even
Yes,
though they
it
made the
does.
same amount of money, one's a solid win, one's a solid loss, based on the production numbers. you know?
Now, did Solo, was that its own individual storyline similar to Rogue One?
It was supposed to be, yes.
It was the backlash of this movie, and it was too much Star Wars at one time. It was literally like
It really was.
The
They-
market
months
was
later.
They didn't even wait an entire year. I think.
Yeah.
I think this came out in December, and
Right.
then Solo
Solo-
came out in May.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
Oh,
seven,
it was
6, 7, 8
it was
months
already
later.
like
yeah.
saturated with all the fandom.
Way too saturated.
And it was
way
a
too
bad
saturated.
movie.
Trying to be Marvel at that point.
So it was like,
You know, Marvel's got like 2
that
3
didn't
movies
help
a
it at
year.
all,
Boom,
yeah.
boom, boom, every few months.
Okay.
That won't work for Star Wars.
I got you.
Anyway, so now Finn's about to do his.
and then
heroic-
that killed the Boba Fett movie, which is all I really wanted.
I really wanted to see that.
All,
Boba
if
Fett
they
movie.
could have just switched the Boba Fett movie with the Han Solo movie, I would be so much happier about Star
About
Wars in
life.
general. No, just Star Wars brand in general, because it would just have that one extra win on there instead of that.
extra loss.
Yeah, because even if a Boba Fett's movie is as bad as a Solo movie, that doesn't matter. But if you're killing Solo at the same time, like, that hurts.
Yeah.
It's like you're just killing the character.
You're killing me.
Not
Boba
good.
Fett was already taken off like it wasn't anything anyway, so it doesn't matter what you do with him, so it can only go up. So that's why it's the best person to make a movie out of.
Yep.
Right. So why does everyone else get to sacrifice themselves heroically, but someone has to decide, nope, not Finn here.
Because of
Wait,
Rose.
why does Rose
'Cause
crash him?
Because
So
she's got a thing for Finn,
Rose
dude.
is Finn stalker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rose's Finn.
Finn
Stalker.
is Rey Stalker and Rose is Finn Stalker.
Oh, she likes him?
yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Just watch right now how forced this kiss is.
Way.
No, I saw it. It was like. I'm not kidding.
Literally, the door has to explode
I thought.
to cover the kiss.
I thought. I thought they each vomited. in
They
each
did.
other's
That's why
mouths,
the
like,
door explodes at the same
after
time
the kiss.
to cover up the vomit.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Hold on. Let's see. He's gonna look at her, and let's force this kiss, guys. Ready? Hold on. She's looking at him.
Why the
Banging
fuck
on
would
about
you
something.
ruin? Why'd you ruin my moment?
She's like, because I like you. I think.
And then she goes off into this rhetoric thing again about why they're fighting.
What's she mumbling and
They're
bumbling
just
about?
Talking about
I don't. It doesn't really
why
matter.
they're fighting as opposed to actually fighting.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
so
there's
weird.
like explosions going on,
And
they're
like
just looking at each
literally,
other.
your friends are dying.
Dude.
Let me just worry about myself and
Dude,
force
that
myself on this
I
guy.
had that very same kiss in kindergarten. I swear to God, like that kiss, right? The exact same one when I was 6 years old.
And did you then pass out
That's
afterwards?
exactly what it is.
But no, five years old. I had that kiss, and they're just getting to that.
I'm telling you, man, Muppet Babies.
yeah.
I was like, was
Muppet
that like,
Babies, Star Wars,
was that
dude.
Disney?
That's what it is.
Was that? I think I don't know if that was the actors like thing or
It was
Disney,
everything
or
all
it
at
was, like-
once.
It is a rather Disney-fied kiss, I have to admit.
It was
I mean,
everything all at
dude,
once.
their
They literally had
lips-
to show the explosion to take away the fact of how bad that kiss
I
was.
think like only one of her lips touched one of his lips, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bottom and the top of each one.
They
of
couldn't
them.
even get through it properly. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that was believable.
For like Kiss movie standards, like that's like a 5. Like a 3.
How about a 2? Like a 2.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2.
And here she is.
Well,
Light
perhaps
of
a
Hope has
Juan.
gone out in the galaxy. It's
Oh
like
God, we got Carrie Fisher
Can I
again
just
trying to oust,
do
Harrison
another-
Ford.
another inspirational speech.
Give
Please.
it up, dude.
Please
I just want to
get the applause button ready.
wait. What inspirational? What speech? What are you? What is this? Here we go. JBR, go hit it.
What?
Just
All right.
wake us up.
Though the night goes on, the sun will not die. At the end of the darkness,
But
it
this
will
is
keep
not
shining.
Holdo.
Lift up your faces, friends, and look up at the dawn. Friends still who do not see, tomorrow will surely come. Within the frozen ground, the flower's secret life continues on. Friends, do not lose the seed of hope. Friends whose name I do not even know, tomorrow will surely come.
Where is
Why'd you
that
use it
from?
at the wrong time?
What?
He had to wake me up.
Because also, she's like going on about the spark of hope is going out in the
The
galaxy.
spark of the flight of the person who's going to light
Oh,
the flare
and Holdo's
next
gone.
to the
Yeah,
thing
Holdo's
with the
gone.
light of the
Wait,
thing.
Javier, what soliloquy was that?
I already said it earlier, man. Come on, you gotta keep track.
Yeah.
What
Pay
haiku?
attention.
Haiku poem
yeah.
was that?
They're quotes from Arcadia of my youth.
The great Maya from Captain Arcadia.
Who?
No, Captain Harlock, Arcadia of my youth.
Oh yeah, whoops, never mind.
Yeah,
What the-
quiet there.
Johnny Skywalker, get your facts straight.
All right. Anyway, so the premise of Arcadia of my youth is the Earth is under occupation by aliens, and
No, that's true, actually.
and there's this woman who's broadcasting like messages to the resistance to keep people's spirits up to continue rebelling.
What show? This is the truth. What show is this?
This is a major scene in the movie.
And it's a lot more interesting to listen to what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a major scene in the movie that no one cares about.
Oh, there's the dice that no one cared about
Yeah.
ever.
That was never referenced before.
And so the point is, it's just hilarious in this movie where like this guy comes back to Earth and he's trying to fight fight the occupation, and this woman just keeps going off in her like high nasally voice about resistance and fighting and spark and hope, and it just reminded me of the rhetoric that keeps spouting off here.
Okay.
So I just decided to copy some of the speeches and just read them out.
Got it. Got it. Excellent.
Because that's just how I felt.
At least Luke trimmed his hair for this last fight.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, that's a holographic effect. He didn't really cut his hair.
Yeah, that's
Don't
true.
reveal that. That's a spoiler for the audience.
No, we started spoilers. It's the.
We started
I
with
hope we had
Actually-
a spoiler.
No, we did.
Warning.
We did do a spoiler
Yeah.
advisory. We did.
It doesn't really matter. If you haven't seen this movie by now, then screw it.
Yeah, then just go like.
Yeah.
And really don't bother.
yeah.
And you should have this movie spoiled for you, so you don't have to watch
So
it.
basically,
if you haven't seen this movie yet, don't.
Yeah.
basically the First Order is just bigger Empire shit, right? So you can see the original AT-ATs right next to the new AT-ATs.
Yeah.
And the First Order AT-ATs are huge. And so
Oh,
and look
yeah.
at the little ones. Those are the original AT-ATs. They're tiny, comparatively speaking. But we already know that they're huge.
It's supposed to be
So
30 years
basically-
later.
I just want to note, Tate. I just want to note everybody. My ass is officially asleep.
Move around, dude. What? You not moving?
You can stand up if you want
Matches
to.
your brain.
I can't.
I already took a nap myself. It's fine.
So yeah, final.
I left 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm not even here anymore.
I'm a hologram.
I'm
Doesn't
Luke
exist.
Skywalker.
Exactly.
Right now,
I am
yeah.
projecting
I'm
myself.
actually in bed.
Right
Hopefully
now,
my
I'm
thoughts are
projecting.
being
This
correctly
is actually
projected.
a nightmare that I'm in.
Hopefully they're being
Yeah,
Is
I'm
he
pretty
watching this fist
I'm pretty
being
sure I'm
clenched?
asleep
What the hell
now.
shot was that? Did you see that?
What?
The guy like looked back at Kylo Ren's fist being clenched. I don't know what the hell.
Dude,
It's
some
weird.
weird fetish
Yeah.
that he has with Kylie Ren's hands.
Yeah. You think you got him?
Why is it enough?
Why?
Why would it ever be enough? You're destroying the rebellion. Why would you ever stop shooting ever?
No. I think because he meant to target Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
I know, but in general, like, don't just never stop shooting.
That's true. I would just unload like.
Don't stop shooting Luke. Don't stop shooting anybody. Just
Never
stop shooting
Did his
until they're all
arm
dead.
move again?
You will absolutely, positively never stop until you are dead.
Yeah.
Ever.
What is
Reference
that?
to the Terminator.
Terminator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke's the Terminator. With his metal hand.
Oh yeah, that's
Go
true.
on, brush your shoulders off. Blah blah blah.
Stupid.
Dude, was that supposed to be funny where he brushed his holographic shoulder?
And it was in the theater. When I saw it, people did laugh at that.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Were they laughing at the fact that
I liked it when I thought it was actually Luke Skywalker and not a hologram and
Yeah.
not Luke Skywalker.
Me too.
all right, fine.
Like,
No.
in reality,
What?
the real Luke Skywalker would be able to create a force bubble to protect himself from all those shots coming at him.
Yes, well, of course. In reality, when I live in my mom's basement, I've completely understood that he can project a force bubble around himself.
The
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Exactly that. Yeah.
That's funny.
Worst movie ever.
Dude, look at those binoculars.
Yeah. Apparently, it's actually
Looks like it's just a nocular.
repurposed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a
It's
trinocular.
trinocular.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You can see 3 times as far away.
Like the new iPhone.
Yeah, 3 cameras. Woo.
TriPhone.
All right. So now we got the ultimate showdown. Luke holographic Skywalker versus Kylie Ren.
Does this
Kylie
even-
Big Ear Ren.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does these even count as a lightsaber battle?
No. They don't
I
clash.
feel like
There's
it
no
does.
lightsaber battles in this movie
Wait, why
because
is
no
Kylie-
lightsaber battles clash at all.
Why does Kylie Ren have so much anger towards Luke at this point? I don't get it. What?
You don't get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
don't
should
get
have
it.
taken
either.
that nap then.
Yeah.
Huh.
See, now he's
What
buying
is
into
that
it.
reason? What could he possibly mean by this?
To keep me awake during this extremely long movie.
Yes. He's doing it to pad the movie out so that it's another half hour longer.
Right.
Dude, if the
Like
third
the
next
fire.
one...
See, now is when you should be saying the quote. Is
Right.
Yeah.
Light the fire.
Yeah.
I can go back
Never
to the
mind.
first
No,
We're the
no.
spark that lights the spark of the sparking
Yeah,
fire
lights
with the
fire
spark.
of the rebellion.
there
We're all
always-
sparks, goddammit.
Wait, is there always like a motivational...
No
Yeah,
matter how
that was
not
the
really.
theme of
Ever
this
be, do
movie.
not let it go out.
In this
Believe
shitty
in our
movie, it
tomorrow.
is. Yeah.
For the sake of our future, let us stop crying and stand on our ground firmly.
Here, here.
Yeah.
For the sake of our future,
Look at
man.
his eyes. I believe him.
Who's?
Oscar
C-3PO?
Yeah.
If he was making that speech, then yeah. If only C-3PO could be spouting that shit the whole time.
It'd be great.
The
Yeah.
speeches.
All right,
Yeah.
so now
Oh
we see
yeah,
the-
follow the dogs.
follow the silver
Silver
ice
Fox.
Sorry, pardon me. Silver Ice Fox. I
Come on,
forgot.
Oscar
Crystal
Isaac.
Fox.
Get that lay at Silver Fox. I mean,
What? Okay.
And I guess, I don't
See?
know why...
Yeah, they
So
only-
Poe is now officially
she-
the leader of the
she's
rebellion.
like, you're the leader now.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
she just
once he
appointed
bought into
him?
the rhetoric, then he's the leader.
Yeah.
Once you buy into the rhetoric,
Yeah.
then anyone can be leader.
Apparently, that's how it seems to
That's
work.
how Donald Trump won.
You gotta fall in line.
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get political on the movie podcast. I apologize.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
try to avoid politics.
I need another drink.
Yep.
This movie will bring it to you.
Did someone say
Yeah,
MAGA?
it really will, won't it?
Yeah.
So let's see here.
These guys again. Falcon to the rescue once more.
Crystal foxes.
A crystal?
Do they wear the foxes? Do they wear crystals?
I think they are crystals. I don't know.
I think they're
I mean,
made
it's
from crystal.
fur.
I thought they were real crystal ice foxes.
They could wear the crystal foxes.
Yeah. But, don't they look like Final Fantasy creatures? The crystal foxes?
Yeah.
They look like they belong in that universe.
Yeah. They look 15, which was around the same time.
Yeah.
How did she get down that cliff so quick?
Yeah, how
Easy.
did
Use
she...
the Force.
Oh,
She
the
used the force, of course.
The force
What was I thinking?
levitated
She forced her way down.
The force, of course,
Because
the force,
she's
of course.
Because she's the spark that lights the fire of the sparking. Yeah.
She is a spark, yeah.
She's a giant spark.
That lights the fire that sets off the kerosene.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're back to the ultimate fight scene. This is probably one of the most pivotal scenes of the movie where we have
Yeah.
Kylie Ren's ears versus
not even real.
versus Luke Skywalker's nose. Okay. The ultimate showdown.
That's what happens.
But you can already tell he's a hologram if you're looking
Yeah.
closely. His feet don't.
But what I don't get is why is old lazy Luke really that old and lazy where he's going to send a hologram to do the thing that he could have done physically himself?
Probably.
If he's just going to go and die, why would you not just go and die instead of pretending to go and die and then fading away
so
in your own little hole?
His ship has been underwater for the last
No,
25
man,
years.
he's raised that ship so many times by now.
He had a ride with Ray.
He just did a Matrix move, by the way.
Yeah, he
Maybe-
he did a Jesus move where he's like, I gotta take on Kylo Ren.
Yoda took it out of the swamp the first time. Maybe he can't. He never. That's the one thing he never learned how to do as a Jedi.
Right.
Is raise his
Move
fucking
all
Control the
the
ship.
rocks, yeah.
Move that X-wing.
Dude, that nose, man.
Oh, I think you will.
I really
be.
didn't notice the nose before until you told me.
Yeah,
until
it's
you
like
bring it up. Yeah.
Yeah, now you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
So the thing Ray said about moving rocks that Luke said was wrong, she actually is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
it
don't
is
get
about
it.
moving rocks
Is it
and
like-
saving
It's
your
totally
friends.
not moving rocks.
Yeah.
This is not about moving rocks.
Turns out the whole thing is about moving rocks after
That's actually the
all.
whole plot of the movie.
If he didn't move rocks, then the whole third movie can never happen.
True.
Yeah.
Sparks.
Damn it! Don't move those.
They're all
rocks.
sparks.
Dude, he's cheating on Rose by hugging his victim.
Yeah. His victim.
Yeah, his stalking victim.
No, she likes it. See?
Don't worry. Rose will find them both and pull a misery or something. Who knows?
Maybe it'll be a 3-way. Who knows?
Possibly. Oh wait, there's some
It's
of
a
his ears. I think I see a
Hot
little
love
bit.
triangle.
Dude, they're even red. They glow too.
Yeah. Lasers.
It's because he's evil.
So like, I don't know. If he has enough force to project himself there, I think he has enough force to like actually be there in person.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want to fight him. Maybe he just wanted to fight him
He's
mentally.
lazy about it. Yeah.
It is kind of a lazy.
I just
cop
turned
out,
to
right?
nothing. I mean, Obi-Wan faced Darth Vader,
Yeah.
and then this is essentially the same thing, but it's not.
Yeah, that's this movie. This is essentially Star Wars.
Dude,
but
here's
it's
the
not.
Sideshow Bob theme. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun. Sideshow Bob.
And Obi-Wan even went all the way. He went all the way to the end, man. Obi-Wan's still the best character in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought it was who's that big fat blob that has all the girls?
Looks like I'll just cheat my way out of the last confrontation.
Hey, look, he's like, wait a second, let me just poke you. Poke.
Wait a minute. Something's happening here.
I'm an idiot.
You are God. There's his ear. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, he just zenned out fountain-wise.
Yeah. That's pretty.
Look
cool.
at his ear.
Knows he had to put his robes back on to do it.
Yeah.
His ear's not that big.
His nose is huge, though.
That nose, though, it
Yeah,
wins the battle.
the nose is kind of weird.
Dude, Kylo Ren's ears are large as hell. Look at
Gigantic.
them. Look
Oh,
at how big they
yeah,
are.
they are.
Yeah.
Dude, put your hair back over the Kylo Ren. Come on.
Yep.
All right, so now he notices.
Start running, bitch. Go on.
Yeah.
He realizes that Luke Skywalker was a hologram.
Same thing that happened in the first movie when he realized
Mm-hmm.
Rey was gone. He's like, no, just fucking hit the air
Yep.
instead of going after the actual thing.
Why would I do that?
All right.
Why would I chase it down?
I should have put a timer on this to time down the minute until the credits start rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. When will that ever be?
Right
We're
now.
almost there.
Are
I have
we?
to use the Force to stay awake.
We are somewhat close, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Look,
we
what's
gotta-
that ship? Did you see the ship?
What?
What?
There's a dot in the sun. Does it look like a ship?
Really?
I got theories.
Dude, I missed it. I was
No, I don't
like
have any theories.
sleeping.
There's
It did look like a ship though in the sun.
Makes about as much sense
Luke.
as anything else in this movie.
Yeah.
Luke, I am your mother.
It's too bad.
The
it's
best
not-
part
or
about this
sister.
movie is apparently you can pull any kind of shit out of your ass and it'll make sense.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess so. It's an all-purpose movie.
all right, so he's on this mountain cliff, and what's he gonna do? He's gonna like jump into nothingness. Is that what he's gonna do?
He's going to just fade into nothingness. There will be no jumping.
So my ultimate theory is that Luke's coming back in the third movie, and then this projection is just a second projection of the third projection that the one that we saw disappear.
I'm
So
sure
this is his second projection, and his real self is somewhere else.
he will be back as a Force ghost, I have no doubt, but I don't think he's going to be like...
Wait, so he goes.
That's just his
bye-bye.
second projection, like Kylo Ren disappeared his
Wait,
first
why,
one.
why does he kill himself?
He didn't.
Why does he disappear?
He
The effort.
died to save the others, to give them enough hope to spark the rebellion of the sparking of the hope of
Why,
the
Sing it.
fire.
why did he have to wait
Yeah.
for that?
You got another poem in there, man? You got one more for us?
Hold on for the. Hold on.
I think there's a poem that
Wait on,
expresses
wait.
this perfectly
Wait,
for
He's
us.
going to spark some...
All who
JBR,
believe
wait.
in have endured for long, and we will meet up with you someday. Someday we will combine our forces and live in the future with you. This dream is in the hearts of people so long as they do not abandon it and will not fade away. Friends who still do not see, tomorrow will surely come within the frozen ground. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
it
I
just
hope
keeps
the
on-
spark is
okay.
sparky.
The
Obi.
amazing
Sparky
Maya
McSparkerton.
from Captain Harlock.
Okay,
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. Let's see. Hold on. So why does he make himself disappear though? What is the whole purpose? I don't get it. Why did
He died.
just-
He's gone back to the force.
He
He
used
died,
all
he died
his
just
power
like
to
Obi-Wan,
project
just like
himself.
Yoda,
Yeah.
just like Qui-Gon. Well, not Qui-Gon, but...
Everybody disappeared.
They disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they die.
Obi-Wan and Yoda and
so,
Luke.
but why did he die? If he
After you learn the Force Ghost projection trick, you Force Ghost into the Force instead of dying physically.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except for Anakin, which got burned and then got Force Ghosted, but he's a special occasion because he's the chosen one.
yeah.
Correctamundo.
Yeah.
Okay. So once you become, I guess, like Force One or whatever,
And powerful enough in the force.
And see, right here, this is where
They introduce.
they introduce themselves, but you're absolutely right. At the end of the last movie, they're standing in the same room.
There's no
like,
way they couldn't
all
have
but
not
right next to
introduced
each other.
themselves.
Oh.
And then she's like, oh, wait.
Oh, look, I've got
They're
the
Poe.
books.
Yeah.
And
Book
yeah,
thief.
she took the books. Yoda knew that she took the books. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
Yep.
But why doesn't he want Luke to know?
Dude,
that she
he's
took the
covering
books?
Rose
Because
again with
Luke-
his while
'cause
she's sleeping. His
Luke was-
stalker-like tendencies.
He went to burn them and then he didn't, and then
Right.
he was going. So he didn't know what to do. So Yoda's like, "I'm gonna do it for you," because he already knew what was happening.
So really, Yoda was the spark that lit the fire. That
Yeah.
was the sparking fire.
Yoda
Of the
lit
sparking fire.
he really did.
What?
That burned the tree.
I am so
That burned the tree. That burned the
lost.
tree. And Rey did it all by herself without anybody teaching her at all.
Yeah, she was able to steal from Jedi, no problem.
Well, she stole the Force from Dude.
She
from,
stole the
from Ears.
Kylo Ren showed her the Force, and she stole his
Is that the
powers.
crystal inside the lightsaber?
Luke showed her the path, and then she stole the books from Luke, and then he's turned out to be lazy, so she went to go do it without him. And then she learned more powers from Kylo Ren and Snoke in their battle, and now she's got Leia to teach her.
Yeah. And then,
And then that was the perfect ending.
Did this kid just
It's
say, "Get
exactly
my
where it
luck"?
should have stopped.
That's where it should have stopped.
Totally where it should have stopped.
And like,
now they have this bullshit going on.
there's this
Yeah.
nonsense, just nonsense building within nonsense. It's
Wait, I
just-
don't. Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
It's like
what-
these
Yeah.
non-characters. Is that a giant baseball glove on the floor? Is
looks
that
like-
Or are you just happy
Oh,
to see
wait.
me?
Yeah.
So this kid just used the Force, right? This little
Yeah.
boy.
It's
Yep.
a giant baseball glove.
This kid used the Force to sweep, and now he sees like a shining star, or some crap.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Maybe
he's
we
like,
should
"Oh wait,
find a
shooting
star."
stars." He's
So wait,
like, "Luke,
so who-
stories, fantasy,
who-
rebels. I have a broom in the Force. I could do it too." And then who gives a fuck?
So who is
Yeah.
this little kid now?
But that actually is something
He
that
is nobody.
really haven't answered. There's a
No, wait, he's got the Nazi ring.
This is
Nazi ring.
this is
He got
the-
that Nazi ring, son.
This is the ending
He
of a
does.
Clone Wars episode. This
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
So wait,
Yep.
Pretty much.
how did he get that Nazi ring?
That's the end of a Clone Wars episode.
Rose gave it to her.
Rhiannon Johnson. Okay, all right, guys. As
Final
I said,
thoughts?
my ass is asleep, so please give me your final thoughts so I can move around. Like, my ass is literally asleep. Like,
This
Why don't you
movie-
stand up?
My final thoughts. This movie is a bad rehash of lots of things just put together and mixed in a blender and spit back out again.
this is Jimmy, right?
Yeah. And the lightspeed battle breaks
Esquire.
physics in Star Wars anyway. It really raises a lot more questions than it answers. This whole movie raises more questions than it answers. Doesn't satisfactorily answer the questions it did from the previous movie.
Yeah, none
The
of
whole
them
thing
at
is-
all.
This whole thing's like just a big mess. Although it's fun, the action sequences are fun, and sometimes and it's shot beautifully, but the whole thing is just a mess.
On where would you rank it among the entire franchise?
Earlier I said I reserve the right to rank any of them, but I will put this at number 9.
All right. Now on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
I don't know. I got to give it a 6 just for being pretty. And
Alright.
the Star
It is
Wars
pretty.
parts
I'll
felt
give
like
you
Star
that.
Wars parts, but the whole thing as a whole didn't gel or come together properly or make any sense. Yeah.
Johnny Skywalker, final thoughts, please, and rating.
So yeah, I'll give it a 5 on the scale of a 10. Just because it's just a bad movie. It's not just a bad Star Wars movie. It's just a bad movie in general. Just like all the shit they're trying to throw at me. It's just so stupid and nonsensical. And the more I think about this movie, the more it makes me mad at it. So like, and usually movies I like, I go back, and the more I can go back and watch them and appreciate them more. This movie, I watch it, and the more I hate it. So it's the complete opposite of a good movie for me. So I'll give it a 5. And yeah, I'll give it
What would you rank it among the series?
Around the series, yeah, this is right next to Attack of the Clones right here. This is the Attack of the Clones of the new trilogy for sure.
So this is number 8 or 9 for you?
Yeah, this is like 8 or 9, yeah.
What do you know? Was it the actual ultimate last, or?
I mean, I'll give it number 9. I can only assume that the next J.J. Abrams one will be better than this one. So yeah, I'll put it at 9. And I'll give Attack of the Clones the benefit of the doubt because it had just Obi-Wan jumping out of the window really carelessly after that robot was really cool. A couple of the scenes between him and Jango Fett were really cool. And just the introduction of Sifo Dyas and a little bit of the lore that's in the background of that movie is cool. And the Geonosis and the start of the Clone Wars and all that other stuff and all that. It's all there. It's just it's all in the suck.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All in the suck.
Just like this movie.
CT, what
Yeah.
would you? What final thoughts on this one, and what would you rank it?
Final thoughts are
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is I agree. It is a very pretty movie to look at.
Yeah.
It's very pretty to look at. It is executed cinematically. It's executed very well. It is a shit plot with a lot of shit ideas that are just shitty, and it's so I would have to give it. I couldn't give it because of that. I couldn't give it more than a 5. I'd like to hit it as a 4, and it is neck and neck with Attack of the Clones as far as I'm concerned. Neck and neck. Attack of the Clones. When I do watch Attack of the Clones, I only watch the last 40 minutes of that movie.
Yeah.
The first
battle scene.
hour and 20.
Yeah.
I fast forward through it.
Yeah.
This at least I would watch the whole thing if I was going to watch it because it has parts that are great and it's more cohesive. But I would say Attack of the Clones is 9. This is 8.
Oh, this one is 8. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okay. Are those
But I give the movie a 5 and
Yeah.
tops, max.
No. You said 4 out of 10.
4. Yeah.
4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go 3. Let's go 3.
Wow.
And
okay.
only because it's beautiful to look at. It's
Yeah.
really pretty to look at.
3 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I really do like. I disagree. I think that is a lightsaber battle. That lightsaber battle with Kylo and Rey is hands. I could just watch that.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? I
That
could just
is
watch
cool,
that,
yeah.
and that is very cool.
Okay. Oh.
That fight scene is awesome.
All right. John Daniels here.
That's
Just
John
to
Daniels over there.
Quickly summarize. Jimmy and Javier, you rated it 6 out of 10, ranking it number 9 within the series franchise. Johnny Skywalker, you gave it a 5 out of 10, also number 9 within the series. And CT, you gave it a whopping 3 out of 10, putting it at number 8 among the 9 films.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will. I'll give it a number. I'll give it a 3 out of 10, I guess. Well, actually, I did fall asleep.
For a non-fan.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2. Yeah, I'll give it a 2 out of 10.
Oh wow,
Just-
you went lowest.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it put me to sleep today and
Yeah.
the other time I watched it.
Today and tomorrow.
So,
And forevermore.
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This movie.
I would rather watch both of the Ewoks made-for-TV movies than I would watch this again.
it takes a lot for
Pro
me to.
tip: if you're ever suffering from insomnia, just pop this in.
Yeah, literally.
It is
yeah.
good for putting you to sleep. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So
I literally was fighting
Your
falling
brain
asleep
is like,
right here in this chair.
can't comprehend nonsense. Just shut down. It's like,
and
let's just put this to sleep.
yeah, so 2 out of 10 for me, and I would also put it at number 9 within all of the movies due to the cheesiness and the I don't know, just the tacky. I don't know, it's just all over the place, right? This thing is like, even for like a newbie Star Wars person.
That's
Just
that's
on
a-
movie standards. Just
even-
on movie standards.
That's a very good observation. It
even
is
like-
all over the place.
Even
Yeah.
like just a regular Joe Schmo who's
Yeah.
like not a diehard fan.
Not
I'm
even
like, what
any
is
kind
this
of
shit?
anything
Right? I'm
fan,
like,
yeah.
what is this? Like, why am I watching this?
Yeah.
And that terrible kiss that was forced.
Top 10
Yeah.
worst kisses in cinema,
Yeah, the
probably.
top 10 worst kiss
Oh, easily.
in all movies in movie history, and also I guess the last fight between Kylie Ren's ears and Luke Skywalker's nose. It was okay. I mean, I guess. I mean, whatever. So yeah,
Could
like
have been way cooler.
yeah, like I said, guys, I give it a 2 out of 10 and put it at number 9. So I guess that's pretty much it for my final thoughts. I think that wraps up this long
Yeah.
movie.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you, CT,
Yeah,
for
thanks
joining
for
us.
being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. And everyone, tune in next time. At some point, we will be doing a review for the third one coming out in December 2019.
I am a little hopeful for the last one coming out, so there's a little bit of hope left. And
It
but
has
after that, after
literally nowhere to
Mandalorian,
go but up.
after Mandalorian,
Yeah.
after the last season of Clone Wars, after the last Star Wars movie, I think I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done forever. Okay, all right, guys, and the credits are still rolling. We're now seeing the Formula Film stuff. Doesn't even matter. Okay, tune in next week, and we'll see everyone later. Take it easy.
Adios.